Let's see if Hikari, NYC, and Johny are going to start showing us something.
Yeah, nice little cross-pollination right here. Hikari, obviously famed DBZ player, Evo champion, if you will, too, going up against CDM Clan Damal Johny, one of the dopest KOF players to ever do it. So this could be a good one here. We got Rock versus Hotaru. We just got finished talking about Hotaru, Jabba, but Rock also extremely rock solid, pun intended, if you will. Great normals, great mix-up game. And right now, we're just keeping it super lame.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the few characters in the game with just a full-on run, too, right? There's only, like, a small handful that have... Well, I guess not a small handful, but a small chunk that actually have that run, which allows you to be incredibly aggressive and especially get those corpse hop Oki situation. There's a great wild punish.
Yeah, big wild punish. His run, I want to mention, too, it also helps him out a lot, right? Because he has that EX run into command grab, right? So, like, even that, getting mixed up, knowing which run is what, and getting caught by that, definitely aids Rock as we get the clipping of the low. There's the command grab I just mentioned into the overhead slash. He got it from his daddy.
Yeah, people talk about Kevin being the best grappler in the game, Hotaru being the best grappler in the game. From the brackets I've watched, Rock is the best grappler in the game, all right? This character is scooping you up left, right. Another wild punish there with the far D.
Yeah, I like that. The threat of that far D, just getting so much mileage out of it is Hikari, and forcing Johny to really think about his pressure. We know Hotaru players like to just throw buttons from neutral all the time, right? But you're getting checked, and there's a big one. Actually, this is going to kill. We have SPG. Let's cash all the way out, baby. Out running.
First one of the night. Bro. I hear it every single time. In game number 1 as well, that is going to be a perfect for Hikari there to take game number 1.
Dominant fashion. What a way to start things off. I'm feeling this color scheme too for Rock Howard. It almost resembles Space Dandy at first, but the hair is green, so I know it's not.
So I don't, what is the reference? I love trying to figure out the references. Everyone's colors seem to be a reference to some other character. If you know in chat, please let us know, because I like this one as well.
Yeah, this one's fire. Let's see if Johny could find that fire, though. Hikari dominated him in the first round there, and that's another instance of us talking about, like, just people being really good at their offense, right? We haven't seen much of the defensive mechanics really come to play, but Hikari's got the whiff punishes down, and he's got the optimized combos on deck, so...
Yeah, I think a lot of that, too, is just because of how strong offense is. But, right, in a game with this many great defensive options, you kind of have to have strong offense to make those defensive options not be too overpowered. And also just... the reward for jumping in on people is insane. So why not just keep jumping until you can get that jump in?
Yeah, I mean, hops in general are tricky to deal with, right? Sometimes I see a character hop, and I'm so scarred from fighting Iori and Kill in KOF that I think they're going to cross up, but they stay in front. Also, is this a cooler diamond color? Kind of looks like it.
Oh, that absolutely is a cooler color, for sure. Clock it.
Oh, we representing the character. But yeah, those short hops too. One thing I want to bring up that short hops are, in theory, should be easier than anti-air because you cannot just defend when you short hop.
True, but they come out so quickly, right? That's the problem. Is that having the reaction sometimes just to go for them when you're worried about whether or not your opponent has been throwing you, trying to get those conditioning in. All right, dash up. There's the rev block from Hikari, trying to create a little bit of space.
Oh no, block the XDP. The one mistake finally coming out of Hikari. If you're Johny, you need to go all the way in. Yeah, push to the corner with the ignition gear.
We love it, just cashing out. There's the command grab and gonna be able to give Hikari a taste of their own medicine here, taking it around.
Straight up kidnapped right there. That's what I feel when I see that command grab. Just getting kidnapped.
She just puts you in her pocket, bro.
Not the whole pocket.
Uh-oh. But there's a jump in, goes for the Raging Storm that is gonna put Johny into SPG, has access to the rev blow.
You gotta watch that far. See, my guy? This ain't OBT1 where you just throw it out all willy-nilly. There's a throw.
Oh, man. Gets caught trying to move after that feint. Feint pressure is so important in this game.
It is. And I like to see the varied options when it comes to different feint patterns that people have. You know, not everybody's just dialing in the same feint. Switching things up here. Fireball. One of the best, too. Hotaru's fireballs, man. It's so slow yet fast at the same time. It's hard to explain.
I mean, the fact that she could run behind it already makes it so incredibly strong. But look at the spacing here. I like that that Johny is giving up just a little bit of space to try and give Hikari enough rope to hang himself with.
Okay, trying to give it to him. Slowing things down, too. 23 seconds on the clock to wake up, but doesn't finish the combo. We're going to get it this time. He said, let me try that one more time, brother.
Shining Knuckle. Said, that doesn't work for me, brother.
Yeah, he's not putting over the top tiers. That sounds like the protagonist, you know? It's telemanagement he's got to go over.
That double Reppuken's so strong as well, right? Being able to absorb the very first fireball and send a fireball out afterwards. But Johny cashing in, getting Hikari out of SPG. Nice with the wild punish on the overhead.
Bro, I love seeing people get caught in 4K, man. You just feel so embarrassed every time you get hit with a throw bait.
I don't do it enough, bro. I gotta start doing that. More overheads.
Go for it, man. I do it all the time. I run up in their face. If they block it, you're still safe. If it works, if they press a button, they get counter hit punished for it. You get a big punish. And look at this, a perfect rebuttal. Johny taking the second game with the perfect, just like Hikari took the first one.
That was also a longer perfect as well, right? Lots more interactions there. Was playing a little bit of a pseudo zoning game with the fireballs also to keep Hikari out. We got a competitive match to kick things off here at Just Frame.
I love the color confidence. It's like, all right, I lost with this one. Let me go pick my actual color. Put my jersey on, and now I'm ready to go.
Bro, the color power up is real. Sometimes you just got to feel fresh in order to play your best. But here we go, jumping into game number 3. Who's going to get sent to losers this early on in the bracket?
Do I even want one of these sharks and losers this early? Also, they're evenly matched, too. Both S rank 4, too. I like that. Jump scare fireball. Wakes up DP. Why not, man? I'll let it rip. I got enough health to do it right now where it doesn't haunt me.
You know, we were thinking Kula on this color. It could be Kula, but it could also be Morgan, couldn't it?
It could be, but the hair would have to be more green for Morgan.
I think you're right.
Yeah, actually, the hair would have to be green. It's not like I studied images of Morgan when I was growing up or anything.
That's crazy, bro. Neither of these players looking green, though. They're both very practiced. You can tell how patient they are. Not as much jumping as you would see at lower level 2, right? They're being very grounded, only throwing out the hops when need be. And now Hikari sits at set point.
Yeah, that's going to be something that travels in this game for a long time, right? Is like just people being more grounded, especially when anti-airs get more optimized, right? Because of the counter hit like that right there that you're seeing before your very eyes. And this is going to take Hikari right out of SPG, that range you always want to keep your opponent in.
He's going to go for a wake-up rising tackle. Gets a wild punish on the neutral jump C. Raging Storm.
Damn, bro, it's a storm in the tower? Broke down the roof? Not like this.
About to kick Johny, about to kick Hotaru right off this tower, bro.
Bro, she'd be good. She would just do the dive kick down to the ground.
That's crazy, you're right.
She's so top tier, right? She's got every option. She'll be good.
Okay, here we go. Hikari. Oh, wanted to go for a corpse run, it looked like there, but wasn't able to run far enough. There's the command grab from Johny. Goes straight to the super to try and close it out, but too much scaling on the command grab.
Yeah, but it's A-okay. Stand D for the win. We are down to the final round of this super sweaty first game here, Jobber.
Bro, this stage kind of kills me. Like, Geese is such a weeb, but he's also got to rep America. He's got the American flags in the background as well.
He's got to let you know, bro. I like in Fatal Fury 1, on the back of his Hakama, is an American flag there, and he's got a Rolex on, too. The boy is dripped.
Bro, his goons aren't even American. Yamazaki is Japanese and Billy's British.
Yo, important, man. Listen, you can't trust any good goons in Southtown, you know?
He can't even give American jobs, bro. There's
Sounds
the jump
familiar. Ooh. Also, shout out to everybody coming through with using those Matcherino codes. We love to see it here as we get real down to the nitty-gritty. 30 seconds on this round here. Both players don't want to commit. Both locked and loaded on meter, though. SPG still for Johny, which is scary for Hikari. That's a level 3 waiting to happen.
Yeah, but look at this, sitting at 75% nearly on the rev meter. Ooh. Can't afford to block too much as both of them, too, are revving up very high. Don't want to block at all. Still not enough to get the kill here, but Hikari one touch away. The overhead roam.
I love it. I love it from Hikari. The running actually ran under Hotaru on the other side, was able to get that 2B, even tripped up Johny. And I like at the end, going for the overhead. Most Rock players will cancel that overhead into command grab, right? So it's very rare that you just see it used normally by itself. So great stuff from Hikari. I like that. Yeah, I was playing last night and I was just like, why am I not a Kevin player, bro? Every Kevin player I ran into on rank, it was like out neutral them and like 5 instances, and then they just wake up, they hit me, and I'm literally, it's the meme of Triple H like sending you to heaven. Like that's just me, like right after.
I'm putting the badge on, bro, and the sunglasses. I'm buying a F-150. I'm a Kevin player.
Not like this, bro. No. Jobber's tapping in, but we about to tap into this one here. We got Chetoo versus PerfectKO. All right. Gato versus Preecha, yeah.
I like this, and I like that Chetoo is coming in with the Chetoo colored Gato as well.
I just noticed that, yeah. Nice, yeah. It's, again, can't harp on it, but man, these custom colors that people have been coming up with, you really get to see the player expression just exuding through them. So we get that nice combo from Chetoo.
Oh, and the cross up too. Gato, I think, is definitely a very strong character as well. Just he has some incredible meterless damage from pretty longer reaching normals, right? Getting that 5C or that 2C and being able to just follow up into stance without spending meter is phenomenal.
It's pivotal. There's a wake up guard cancel with Rev Blow. I like using guard cancel Rev Blow. I use it quite a lot on wake up too, just to catch people constantly dialing in their streams. And speaking of dialed in, that DP is going to get hung up on. Get put to sleep, Preecha.
It's also just a really good, like if you're getting used to doing guard cancels, Rev Blow is the best thing to practice that, right? To just get used to it.
The timing of it, right? It'll definitely aid you in that case. And there's the meaty tornado. Preecha, another good character, but definitely received some nerfs from the beta, so you don't see her as quite often these days. But man, super dangerous to fight. And what a nice ignition confirmed.
Yeah, right into that neck breaker. Double dash in, create a little bit of space.
I love the crunch on that neck breaker, man. I wish I had the old sound from Mark of the Wolves, though.
That'd be fire. At least we have the old soundtrack.
Oh, yeah. Got all the soundtracks.
Oh,
I'm going to need justframe. Yeah, this is the prelude to Destiny here. You're done. Ugh. Breaking the neck again. I was going to say, yo, I'm going to need Pog to put on that random OST, bro, so we can cycle through music. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I think the one complaint, SNK, listen to me. Why can we only set it random per game soundtrack? Can I just set it random to the complete soundtrack for all games?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I want. Because I'll be vibing with the City of the Wolf soundtrack, and then I'm like, okay, now I gotta change something. I gotta go listen to the KOF, to one of the KOFs or one of the Fatal Furies.
Yeah. I just wish it was a way you could have like all 390 songs just rotate, or like you said, just a selection. If you could choose like 30 of the songs in the game and have it just rotate in between, yeah, like I'm okay with that too. You know,
hopefully SK does it here, but let's see. Hopefully PerfectKO can bring this back. This is the start. Huge punish on the block DP.
Yeah, that's big. All the way to the corner, man. Yeah, she takes you all the way there, man.
Around the world. Oh, gets the jump in as well. Just didn't believe in it, or was a little too high on that confirm. Some characters, they have a little bit of trouble with their jump ins if they're not counter hits, right? You have to hit them pretty low.
Yeah, you got to be clipping their ankles essentially, right? But speaking of clipping, that was a nice dash under from Gato. He got the low confirm with the 2C, and there's a throw. We're right back in the saddle too. Pressure on the end here. Gets in the grab again. Oh, this is nasty work from Chetoo. The fake high into the empty low, catching Preecha off her toes.
And now Chetoo here sitting at set point. Round start scenario, just standing tall, standing firm.
My man Chester, let's go. Chester Chetoo. Cheetos are good, bro. You like Cheetos?
I do, but can't eat them too much. I hear you. I like this Chetoo as well. Wake up DP, cero miedo.
Not at all. My man was dashing too. You saw that? He's going nuts. About to go crazy with this confirm. Are we gonna spin? No. And you know that's a-okay, unless you get haunted, of course. But we got a lot of life here, and we still have SPG, so the threat of Rev Blow, not even gonna need it though. Good stuff.
All right, so PerfectKO keeping up, staying alive. It's interesting that PerfectKO is keeping a lot of space at round start. Always seems to be backing up, because I always pen Preecha for more of a rushdown character, right? Her fireballs aren't exactly like the strongest zoning options. They're more good for Oki scenarios to lock your opponent down.
Yeah, no, I would agree totally. Like, her rushdown is insane. Her plus frames are top notch. That was a super meaty overhead too from Gato, and that should be no, too high to get a follow up, but it ain't looking so good for the scientists. Still got meter though, so I mean, one or two solid confirms, right? We can get the knockdown on Chetoo, maybe start an offense. Don't think that's gonna happen in this game though. Ugh.
No, not at all. Chetoo with the 2-0 victory, and Chetoo doing one thing that is very strong in this game, especially because of the defensive mechanics. When you have such a substantial life lead, just run away and play the poke game, right? You have to force your opponent to come in and try and make a mistake. And I unfortunately think that Preecha doesn't have necessarily the strongest tools to force her way in, right? That might be one of her weaker aspects. But once she's in, good God, she really can just mix you up.
Let's go. This should be a good one. Yeah. So Hokutomaru is the character I've been playing mostly. He's just so much fun, right? I'm having a lot of fun with the character. Great mix-up game. Annoying as all hell. And I really like his buttons. His jab normals I'm not the biggest fan of because they're kind of stubby, but everything else is good.
Yeah, I mean, he just has a tool for every single scenario, right? And it's all strong tools on top of that.
Yeah. It's all great tools right there. Okay, using the air feint, which is another mix-up tool from him. He's got the teleports. Yeah, chasing it. Okay. Oh, I feel like that was deep enough, but we still got to confirm this time.
Yeah, gonna be putting Yurikov into SPG. Uh-oh. Oh my God, that was a scary scenario there, but Yurikov getting out unscathed.
Yeah, that's a Sorry, I was gonna say that's a Hotaru rev blow situation. Hers is like not the best when it comes to that, like challenging other rev blows because it's so slow.
Good, none of them should be.
Uh-oh, the pressure.
Overheat. Yeah, gotta watch out. Yurikov getting so close to actually going for the guard break, but what a wild punish. That's so unfortunate because we were overheated, wasn't able to get the confirm, but still gets the round anyway.
Yeah, when you're overheated, you gotta just default to like simple confirms, right? I think after that 2C, we could have got another run of 2C or 5C into like, you know, reflect kick to send them in the air. So it's always, you always gotta be aware, but of course, you know, it's still early on, the players will get more comfortable as the game advances. Ooh. Cross up. I like Yurikov ending streams with the EX kunai, which is pretty good. But it's not gonna matter here. Red line is in.
Yurikov's still in SPG though.
There we go. Oh, missing a big whiff punish chance from Yurikov. Slide is a good challenge.
Oh, that was scary there too. That close C, dangerous. But there's the punish. Nice, just go straight into the super. Big chunk of damage. For the cross of, oh, did we wake up with DP break there?
Yes, we did. Hotaru's got the fastest DP in the game. Quite blessed as his character. And another confirm from Yurikov. I want to say he can heavy punch there, but I understand playing it safe just to get the damage. Trying to secure this round, and he does with the 2C, giving him another lease on life here.
Right, this is a very competitive game number 1 here. Yurikov being very patient again, harassing with those shuriken. The double jump in the air, able to avoid the air-to-air situation altogether.
Yeah, he wants to keep her at bay here. We haven't seen much of the Hokutomaru like shenanigans really come out. Yurikov just playing as solid as he can, but it's kind of hard to combat this character, right, from a button standpoint, just because of how solid hers are.
Yeah, that too, you see that he's using a lot of the shuriken to just kind of harass her at that mid-range and the far range especially because he doesn't want to allow Mike to actually throw a fireball himself and follow behind it. Yeah. Oh, that was a bad throw attempt. We could have cashed out for quite a bit more. I mean, you got to attack that SPG meter to get the character out of it. Instead, Yurikov going to optimize with the low confirm yet again. What's going to happen? Throws out the corner. Chip will do unless we got those just defends on point. Gonna find out. We do not. Yeah, I got caught holding up forward. Didn't get to the back input fast enough, but with that, Yurikov is gonna take game number 1. Slow and steady wins the race. Uncharacteristic for a ninja character here, but it's working out for Yurikov. I don't know, man. These ninjas are kind of lame, right? You got him, you got Mai, who's technically a ninja, right? I know we don't consider her that sometimes. She's a kunoichi, but she be kind of lame sometimes too. But we really got lame himself, yeah. Hey, Andy, I trust. We're gonna get 2002. Andy, all right. Andy needs to pull up with a gun. He's like, yeah, I'm not a ninja anymore. I just got a gun now. Is it 2002 Maximum Impact? Is that what the game is? That Andy has like that crazy moveset? Oh no, that's 2002. Just regular 2002 and Unlimited Match. Oh, Unlimited Match. Why was I thinking Maximum Impact, bro? Yeah, a lot of M's in there. A lot of M's. A lot of damage here for Hotaru as well. All the way to the corner.
Right outside of SPG, what a great throw bait right there.
Yeah, if there's one thing I would say to anybody about this game, just take the throw. Like, on God, take the throw.
Yeah, take the throw. There's no throw loops, right? You'll be safe for now. But you don't want to take the throw all the time because you don't want to give your opponent too much resources if possible. They do recover 10%, so...
Yeah, that is quite a lot. So throw definitely a strong tool in this game, but a throw bait can be a death sentence. Nice cross up there from Yurikov. Gets the launcher into the EX drill.
That's the routing. I'll blow you away. Oh my. No tech.
Yeah, I think one thing that really catches me about Yurikov's Hokutomaru at the moment here is just how different every single block string seems to be on offense, right? When he gets close, he's just rotating through so many options because everything kind of works on this character.
Yeah, no, I agree. And that's what you need to do in this game in general. As the game develops, again, you know, pattern recognition is something that's going to be pivotal here because that's what's going to give people easier just defend guard cancels. So if your offense, if your skills are like varied up, you can throw your opponent off of their, you know, guard cancel game and really could turn the tide into your battle. Turn the tide of the battle to your favor, excuse me.
Let's see if Mike can do that here. Turn the tide to his favor because Yurikov is sitting at set point, getting a knockdown there with the super.
Ooh, that jump B from so high up. Another throw tech here, just fishing with that 2C.
Oh, faking out an overhead. Able to secure a hit. Staying safe as well. Watch out. You're in danger, Mike.
Gotta be careful flying into the danger zone here. Look for some type of an opening here. Yurikov still has a bar. Anything will do at this point if he gets another low confirm. Tries to go for the fake with the hop. That hop has another version where he can actually hit you. Leaves him at -1. Ooh!
Oh, there we go. Just DP right on out with the light DP, but a wake-up super from Yurikov is going to seal the deal. Moving on in the bracket.
That super is so damn good. Andy could never, bro. His would always lose. No invincibility. But Hokutomaru's not only does it have invincibility, it's also 17 hits. So like that's a just defend that you have to count in your head that like I'm hitting it. Because if you miss one of them, you're gonna get blown by the rest of it. So CR7, one of the most famous people in the world, one of the strongest football players. They're going up against the protagonist, baby, Terrence Bogardian.
You forgot that he also has some of the strongest special moves, like him.
Just like him, right? They're all his favorite, too. So we've seen a lot of CR7.
Yeah, I think that this character is a little... I won't even say he's underrated in the Western scene. I think he is probably top 5. I don't know if people want to say he's top 5 yet or if it's the consensus, but Kazunoko's playing him, okay?
I think the issue is like... there's not much of him, like when you see him in tournaments like this, right? He's dominating, right?
Like that.
But from offline outings, I guess there hasn't been an abundance of him. Like we had Too Easy, right? Who got really far at max mode, but I think people just aren't seeing enough. They're seeing more Kains and Hotaru's. But no, if you know, this character is kind of bonkers.
He just has like absurd levels of damage. Keep an eye on whenever Clon gets hit. And not only that, but his pressure game with the soccer ball is nasty, as well as the mix-up game too.
Yeah, it's scary. Once he starts to set play with the football, and there's the big whiff punish, heavy punch. Look at the damage. Already out of SPG. Such a simple
going
combo.
for the setup there for the cross-up. There's the throw. Dash on in, block the power geyser.
I like the attempt to mash through. We're gonna possibly die here because there's a lot of damage.
Oh no, we went right into overheat. Wasn't able to actually extend it. Chose the wrong rev move there. Needed something to actually launch to go into a super to close that out.
Clon's gotta be careful. I know he smells blood in the water. Not gonna matter. Is the 5A, but I knew he was looking at that guard gauge, right? It's like immediate tunnel vision when you see that they're in overheat to attack that guard gauge. But that's how your opponent can also use it against you, right? They can set up traps for you, and Ronaldo knows all about setting up traps here with the ball. So you gotta watch your approach.
Man, the avocado sandwich. You ever had an avocado sandwich, bro? You see, that's his win quote. Telling Terry to eat an avocado sandwich.
Do they even make that in Southtown? I feel like Southtown is just nothing but bars around. Like it's just all
junk food. Everyone keeps saying Terry's just eating junk food, bro.
I mean, apparently he's fatter now, right? He can't do rising tackle anymore because he put on weight. you know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
You see how high up he goes though with power dunk?
Maybe trying. I guess Unk got one. He got one left in him, you know. Unk, and he's like 33.
Look at those abs, bro. They're pushing through his shirt.
Rock you. All right, let's see what we can do here. Really didn't get a chance to get too started against Neku. And there's a big whiff punish already. Far D. And it is in. Look at that. Immediate confirm takes you out of SPG. And it's just that his confirms, they're all like one or two hits, right? So they don't scale as much in their short burst combos. He's right back in there.
Uh-oh, and yeah, there's the death as well. Just a whiff on the DP. Clon trying to do anything possible to get out of this pressure. But Neku has just been in full control, right? It's just been smooth sailing so far. Clon hasn't really been able to actually get a lot of offense started. There's the EX slide. And now we just start running it once again. Feint into throw.
And that soccer ball is putting in so much work. And another whiff punish. Neku is super comfortable. Drops the confirm, but still is out turn. Clon needs to just try to mount some type of offense, but it's so scary here. Oh, no. Ran overheat.
Slide right on in, but there we go. Wake up super is going to connect. Not a lot of damage. Unfortunate. And there we go. Neku able to close it out 2-0. And let me tell you, Rome, if an American wins SWC for the next season, it's called football.
If an American wins, all right, you got it.
Football.
You got it. Yeah,
no, my bad. It's soccer. It's soccer.
Soccer, you mean soccer?
Yeah, I mixed it up. I mixed it up.
I feel like I knew where you were going. Yeah, you better.
We're gonna see which player is gonna get retired to the loser side of the bracket here. Yurikov versus Chankla Tamaka, 22. Bro, look at this Terry fit. Terry part of the Spice Girls now.
I'm saying, he looks like one of the Cheetah Girls, actually.
The Cheetah Girls, bro.
Yeah, Cheetah Girls. Who's old enough to remember that? Shout out to the Spanish one. She was nice.
Terry Bogard, and you're watching Disney Channel, bro.
Dun, 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 dun. All right.
Oh, he's even got the tips on the hair.
I forgot the songs, bro. I used to watch that when I was a kid. I would sing it right now if I knew.
This is actually fire. And Chankla keeping this pressure up, but there's the run up to B from Yurikov, securing that knockdown and getting the throw.
Yep, making himself safe with that crack shoot. My God, the stop sign, other known as Far C from Terry Bogard, just putting it out there.
I like the patience here too.
Yeah, try to go for a shimmy, but Yurikov's defense is top notch. Didn't take the bait. And go for the full of one confirm. Okay.
Gotta watch out here. Let's get those just defense in to try and build back up some of that health. There it is. Does get caught by the low and the 2C.
Yeah, he's gonna get the kill there. A little shaky, but manages to close it out when he needed to. Chankla-Tamaka, excuse me. Do like the way this Terry is maneuvering though. Plus frames. Oh, he took the bite. No, wrong. Yeah, so Yurikov went for the wrong normal there. Try to get the extension, but still going to get a full combo. Not bad at all. And recover some of that bar.
Big pickup.
Yeah, we could really go crazy. I was going to say that. Yep.
There it is. Hidden gear. Dang, got the lipstick and the eyeshadow too.
Yeah, I was like, damn, we got a JoJo character out here.
Terry Stan. Oh, that's a tough one. Steve Miller. That would be the Steve Miller band. That'd be Terry Stan.
Terry Stan?
You know he listens to Steve Miller.
God. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, nice. Able to punish the crack shoot there with the fireball.
On his Walkman, right? He doesn't even have a CD player.
No,
it was 2008. They still got, yeah, he uses Walkman still. They got MP3 players, I think.
He just likes the sound of cassettes more. Oh no, but went into overheat, so wasn't able to cancel the follow-up. That could have been the round there for Yurikov. Now in danger of being chipped out.
Oh, good tech. Overshoots. Too far for Yurikov to get the confirm. 15 seconds. Chip will do for both, and of course he eats the air kunai. Yurikov betting it all, but betting correctly there too.
Looking good here. Yurikov showing that he is a veteran with the reads.
Yeah, that double overheat, man, it's worrisome. You lose access to that just defend, those chip scenarios become ever more potent, and you really got to watch your step, you know, watch where you approach, choose when to move, when to stay back, when to look to bait your opponent, because that's the best case scenario is like you force them to come to you, and then when they jump, you go for like an anti-air super or just anti-air in general, right? Because they're unable to just defend it.
And Terry, one of the characters here too, Terry and Hokutomaru that can make anti-airs really hurt.
Yeah. I mean, just done big damage, so. Correct, shoot.
Close the gap a little bit. Chancla just trying to find an avenue in with the spin elbow, the turn elbow.
Notice Yuri doesn't really use the teleport from Hokutomaru. My mind keeps saying Hoku, but Hokutomaru, yeah, he doesn't really use the teleport as much, which I think is a pretty good tool to use on for various mix-ups. Hands off.
Dash, and he is getting a lot of mileage to just run in 2B.
Ooh, okay. Nice combo. Push it overhead. Not deep enough to get a link off of it. Yeah, one too many. I was wondering. I was like, one too many kunai attempts right there from Yurikov. Again, I like that he uses the kunai in that way, but you also got to watch out. You can actually challenge the kunai, right? So I think there's an instance where Terry might be able to 2C in between that gap, hit the kunai, and still hit Hokutomaru for a wild punish.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I'm not sure if Chancla is aware of the different small wrinkles of the matchup here. Seems to just be trying to find an avenue to get in general, right?
Mm-hmm. Yurikov making
oh my
from
God.
There it is. Yup. Meaty stand D.
Must have caught the pre-jump frames there from Chancla. Now dangerous position to be in. Tries to go for that standing C, looking for some kind of a whiff punish. Now going to follow up with the fireball.
Okay. Keeps the pressure on. Wake up super. Just close it out, right? It's A-okay. We'll recover back our core resources right now for this next game. But still a good position here for Chancla Atomic. 2 bars. I mean, we can get nice chunky hit on Yurikov, perhaps.
And this is one to get into top 24 winners side. Yurikov starting off strong. Spending a lot of rev gauge in the process. Now, I love going for the EX there. You know that Yurikov pushed it a little bit, so trying to push him over the edge, but the stall in the air.
Yeah, the stall messed up the anti-air timing. It's a great tool from Hokutomaru too. Just really keep people guessing. SPG's in. Oh, and he gets the cross up. There he drops. I mean, you just need that big hit if you're Chancla. But of course, you don't want to overexert. Using the EX Fireball to try to get in. Crack shoot misses. Oh, this is rough. We don't have SPG anymore. Yup, and now you have to hold all of this overheat here. Anything will chip at this point. For both, actually. Ugh, another crack shoot over the moon right there and missing over the young man. So Yurikov's going to take it another way. 2-0 over Chancla Atomic. Chancla Atomica, excuse me, to go there and qualify because there is no LCQ. We have to qualify through one of these events here. So,
bro, how was I right? I was so correct. Crossover coming through with the Kain.
I mean, you know, Kain, DJ, you know what I'm saying? They both, I can see the similarities, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see the family resemblance.
All right.
Oh, there it is. Look at that, bro. The amount of damage that this character gets off of a light normal.
Mm-hmm. And I like that double trap setup with the genie there. One pops, the other one still stays out to keep him safe. Ooh, trade. Unsafe on hit, really unable to get started at all, man. You're looking unsafe everywhere, not just on hit.
Oh, but the 2C able to connect, just reaching out, goes right into the super. Got to make this one count. Don't want to spend that meter for nothing, but it is going to be for nothing. The 2D from crossover takes the first round.
Yeah, just using up those long limbs of Kain. Kicking her in the dome. Let's see if we can change it up. Okay, the heavy flip kick on block there. Could have got a pop-up. I like that we went for that version to possibly throw crossover off of his just defend timing. But,
nice back throw there from crossover. Neutral jump. Gotta be careful there because actually neutral jumping, you could still get blown up by wake up DP from Kain. It goes at a pretty steep angle.
Yeah, it's huge. But, you know, the idea is, like, to neutral jump to blow up throw baits, right? Because that's something that's going to happen quite a bit. I feel like we're going to get a neutral jump now. Nope. Keeping the pressure on. Empty low instead. And he's got all the resources to do it here. The double level 1 should seal the deal. Pop high. There we go. Oh, you got to spin it all. All right. Okay. I see the flex right here. Crossover. Crossing over, right?
Crossing over to game number 2 here. 1 game away from getting into top 24 winner's side.
He said, my blood is boiling. You're also top tier. Let's go.
My equal. Our battle will be legendary.
I was just thinking of, like, you know, The Rock and Stone Cold from WrestleMania 15. Not 15, 17. But it's going to be Hotaru and Kain instead.
Look, hear me out here. I was doing a little quoting a character. They should definitely put in that, hear me out, SNK. Season 3, put in the villain from Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, who is that?
He's like the tiger guy, or what is he? He's like a leopard? Chat. I haven't watched that movie in a long time. He's the one who says that, though. Our battle will be legendary, bro. Uh-oh, but here we go. Nice pickup into the EXDP. Tried to go for the rev blow, but didn't connect. Doesn't matter. Gonna get another big layup there on that whiff flash kick.
Yo, this guy kind of fire. Somebody should make this color for Gato.
Oh, yeah, he's a snow leopard. Thank you.
Yeah.
Tai Lung.
Yeah, he's kind of dope.
Oh, shouts to Toji. Chat knows everything, bro. They're omnipotent.
Yeah, they're everywhere, man. All around us, just like that fireball was. Could not just defend from that. All right, set play here. Not at all. We're just gonna uppercut, baby. Fastest in the game. Why not use it and attack that rev meter? He is at 87%. Oh, crossover.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
sent out the rebel. That was kind of a Hail Mary. I mean, it was a hard call out. That UnsafeonHit was gonna throw out a fireball, right?
Yeah, it was. That was wild. And there's the guard break. See what she can do. She doesn't have, like, you know, extended meter, but still great damage. Puts Hotaru closer and closer to closing out this round. Level 1 is still on deck. Flash kick, though. Gotta watch it at all times.
Oh, and the air throw. Right into the command grab, bro. It's always free. Everyone gets... I've never seen anyone avoid Hotaru's command grab at all.
It's too fast, man. The air throw into the ground throw.
It's too fast, and you're just already worried about so many other things fighting her.
I definitely know it's got to be jarring for, like, some Street Fighter players coming over to this game, because the Street Fighter, you know, archetypes for characters are so pronounced, right? If you're a grappler, you're just a grappler in most cases. But in this game, you know, in SNK titles, it's like, oh, this person's a zoner? Yeah, let's just give them a command grab for no reason, right? Like, let's just give it to them.
Yeah, and SNK notorious for that.
Mm-hmm. So I know some people, it might be like a different cultural shock, if you will, but speaking of getting shocked, you're getting shocked to your system, static shock with these combos. Nice, wait. And right back to the backing off. That's the best way to play Kain. I mean, he could do everything he wants, right?
Yeah, I mean, this character... It's hard to say who's the best character in the game between these two, right?
Yeah.
It's so difficult because they both seem to have it all. But part of me wants to say Hotaru has a bit of an edge because Kain can kind of suffer with some of his pressure sequences to a rev guard. They do push him out.
I think it's two different schools of thought, right? Like, I think Hotaru is just extremely solid. Like, if you play perfectly, you'll never die with her, right? You'll never lose. Whereas Kain is like, he's just more grimy in what he likes to do. Putting himself again in overheat. Crossover's got to be careful here. But attacking the gauge, of course, is unsafe on hit.
Crossover is swinging back. Doesn't want to be caught in a situation where he has to block, but unfortunately caught in a situation where he's going to get hit.
That's my joint right here. I love this song. Oh, he's still in the danger zone too. Yeah, you can't block for long. Had to flash kick out.
And look at that, just absorbing the fireball, gets the guard crush, and is ready to confirm on it.
Yeah, missing the super there. Actually, no. I think we wanted to save the super. Hold up, though, John.
No. Oh no! The crossover not willing to spend any of the rev gauge, but sends out the orb.
Ponder the orb right to your face. Look inside. He said, "Let me show you your future," and it immediately just punched her right through it. But good stuff to crossover. Yeah. So he got Cero Miedo. Hold up, Miedo. Shadow X. Here he is. This is the man of the hour, right?
Yeah, we've been talking a lot about Shadow X and how good his performance has been in this game at the moment. Going up against First Force, coming in on the Hokutomaru.
Yeah. Love both these guys, too. Strong players. Let's see. Got the pressure from the elbow. And he's going to go right back to just being lame. First Force, you know, not a bad way to play Hokutomaru, right? I talked earlier, you know, you can really pressure your opponents down. That was slick right there, using the elbow to close the distance. I like this approach.
Big pickup. We got a knockout of SPG. Yes, we are with the super. And then just goes for the meaty fireball, following up behind it with the elbow. I like that idea a lot, actually.
Man, this is great play and another low profile. You see that KOF-ism coming through. Damn, okay. First Force. Okay.
Counter hit. Call out there trying to prevent a jump in from Shadow X, but the just defend in the air, jumps right in again. Another just defend on the elbow. Look at this, man.
He's eating those just defends, which is good. I mean, he's able to close the distance, but you got to get some more damage in. There's the Rev Art Fireball. Shadow X looking to start to play his game, but you still can't get too frisky with it. First Force just putting hitboxes out.
Yep, and there we go, finding the command grab. That's exactly what Shadow X was looking for. Straight into the hidden gear. This one's for you, Terry.
Yeah, you always got to recycle, chat. Reuse your meter.
Uh-oh. Oh, actually backing up. I like the forward roll from Shadow X, just being aggressive. There's another command grab, though. This guy is a grappler at heart.
He's gonna figure it out always. Oh, let's go!
Let's go, Shadow!
All of the hits right there. He knew it was coming. Shadow X with the big flex. That's what I want to see.
And look, you already see what utilizing defensive mechanics can do. I mean, granted, he blocked the super anyway, so he was gonna be able to punish it, right? That super's not safe, is it?
It's definitely not. You can punish, but still, I mean, in a case where you might not have access to just defend or lower in health, you don't want to eat that chip. So you better learn how to just defend every super. Shadow X showing just how potent it could be. He gets the fireball in, trying to close the distance, but I mean, still the neutral from First Force has been making it harder for him.
And it's the patience here, too. Like, you mentioned how First Force is just putting out a wall of buttons. Opposite here for Shadow, right? Shadow is willing to just approach very slowly, only putting buttons out when he thinks they're in range to actually hit.
Nope, and he gets the empty low. Finally, knock it down. I really do like this play, though, from First Force. I think I might have to take this approach into how I want to use Hokutomaru.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit more on the lame side, but uh-oh. Level 2, Shiny Knuckle through the Shuriken. Not enough to kill?
Hey, and went for the elbow. He knew if he went for something like meaty fireball, it would have been just defended from First Force, right? He was expecting that. But just the hesitation and forcing him to backdash, that was great stuff there.
Said Maya and Andy got you beat in that department, bro.
Damn. Bro, he's only like 15, Rock. Don't talk to him like that.
I know, he had such a glow up from the first game.
Sadly, the hairline is still kind of, you know, not looking too good. But other than that, yeah, he grew
hey
up.
Man, I like his haircut. He looks like his whole fit, the hair and everything in this game reminds me of the boy wonder, bro, Robin.
Did you see the Robin color for him?
I have seen it. He's giving me Damian Wayne vibes. You know what I'm saying?
He does. But without the emo,
edge.
You know, the edge. Yeah. Also, nicely done. That's the first time we're seeing an EX teleport to use the link off of it. Yeah, immediate mash. You know, Shadow is the grappler specialist, always looking for ways to grip you up.
Yeah, that's going to be important to try and get ShadowX to not go for those command grabs because he gets so much reward off of them. Again, just take it to the skies. Doesn't want to get caught in a situation where ShadowX can run in for that throw.
Dude, having an air fate is like, it's so messed up, man. Whoever thought about that, you guys are evil at SNK. It just throws off your timing so much, and there's the run-up throw.
Oh, there we go. That feels like KOF. Went for a short hop on the other side and got blown up by an anti-air 2B.
Yep, take him out of SPG. Yeah, he definitely was looking for that. You've seen it quite a few times here with First Force. And even earlier in the day, too, with Chetoo, right? With just running under with Gato, getting a lot of landing frames punished.
I mean, it's a really good idea in this game when people are jumping at too close of a range to you. Nice on the neutral jump there, though, from ShadowX, trying to bait out the elbow.
Oh, there's a sweep. Sweep is not a bad option either, but that run throw was scouted from ShadowX. And even though First Force, like if this was a tally of like all the buttons pressed and all the movement happening, I'm sure First Force would win by like triple that. But ShadowX is finding the hits that matters the most. Out of range, there's a grip. ShadowX is seeing it, man. Tunnel vision, raging storm, let it rain.
Oh, nice! Again with the air stall.
The fadeaway jump D! ShadowX gonna take this one, completing the combo, shining knuckle ignition gear. Bro, ShadowX crisp with it. A lesser player jobber would have gotten tilted by the way First Force was playing, right? Just how lame he was, how he was constantly putting hitboxes out there, especially in that first game. A lesser player would have been like, bro, I don't want to deal with this. I'm out of here. And they would have folded. But ShadowX, man, every single time is inching closer and closer and closer until he finally got the dub. Got out of him, right? Tamago, multiple time Evolution top 8 placer. He's won a lot of offline tournaments, SWC qualifier. He is him, right? Essentially, so.
Also, a character who you kind of unlock. I mean, a player who can unlock characters, right? In a way, he's the one who kind of put Benimaru on the map in KOF 15. Showed how strong and belligerent that character really could be. No surprise to see him coming in here though with the Hotaru as Dogor rolls in with the Kain.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now, and I'm sure y'all understand. The Hotaru is a placeholder because when his girl Blue Mary is here, best expect that's who Tamago is gonna be rocking with.
But I am ready. I am absolutely ready for some Blue Mary. She looks good too. I'll say that.
Yo, you saw the abs, boy? I was like,
thank God, bro. Thank God.
Yeah. She gotta have the guns out too, man.
Make Blue Mary buff again.
I'm saying that's a big jump in. Cracked her on the dome, but dropping the combos. One too many things from Dogor.
Yeah, unfortunate there. Tamago though gonna take advantage of it. Like a shark smelling blood in the water. Ooh. Oh, that was disgusting. The corpse hop does it again. Goes for the low this time, but Dogor is able to block.
Dude, she be running. Oh, okay. Yep. Great approach. I like how Kain, the zoner, also has anti-zoning tech right there with his ref blow.
This character has everything, bro. They just said give him everything.
He's like, hey, you used to be a boss character, right? You used to be the final boss of the first game. We'll give you some privilege. It's 1-1. Dude, I love how the song heats up as the battle goes on. It's so good. Empty low. Right into the records. Yo, he said, I expected less. Oh, you have to respect all of that. Man, the flash kick tipping you off, looking like Marth out here in the streets. Double level 1 confirmed. Gonna put her in a bleeding state, but not completely done here. Tamago can turn things around. There's another throw. Gonna have to just defend. Was the guard cancels out, my guy? Never mind, baby. Press the button. Looks like he definitely tried to possibly just defend, or maybe uppercut in between that string. But you heard the counter hit ping right as she died from the dash attack.
Don't ever lose your new speed.
Whoa, Mario coming through with the $20 into the matcherino. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much. Help us support these players here. Let's see if we can give Tamago some support to try and bring this back against Dogor.
We'll see. We're at 52-52 for the matcherino pot bonus. So pat yourselves on the back, guys. Thank you so much. Get us to 100. Let's get these players some moolah, some mucho dinero. Let's hook them up. I gotcha. Yo, her throw is she's like, I'm better. Like she knows she's top tier.
I love their little, just the little things that the characters say. Like, what does Kain say when he throws the fireball? Child's play? Or let's dance?
Yeah, child's play or something like that.
Or shall we, some things I can't understand what he's saying, bro, with like the DP and everything.
Yeah, he be yapping, bro. Okay, there's a fireball. He just be saying a whole lot of everything. I'm like, what's going on with this guy? But there's a counter hit. Yo, we are casually walking out. Eats the flash kick though. The dash is good.
And blowing up. No, drops the confirm there. That was gonna be the round for Dogor. Tamago getting another lease on life, but eats a Reblo. The sweet chin music.
Damn, dude, he's so smooth with it. Dogor. Damn, he looking good.
I don't know, bro. I feel like every hour I switch on which character I think is better. That was really tricky there. It looked like it was going to cross up, but it ended up staying same side.
Yeah, flash kick pushes him out the corner. Something that happens quite a bit in this game is like, well, players will jump, baiting out uppercuts, and most uppercuts, the feint ones, to extend combos, they all, for the most part, advance you forward, right? So that moves you out of the corner, enabling you to get crossed up inside. So it's something to definitely look out for when you're looking for a wake-up reversal. Ah, he's flexing. He's flexing on it for a minute. He's like, I got those.
There we go, throw tech. Trying to go for the fireball. Nice, just defend on the cross-up attempt. Oh, we whiffed a throw there.
Damn, that cross-up is messing Dogor up, man. That jump B from Hotaru puts him all the way out of SPG 2 with the ignition confirm. Locks down, tries to bait out a throw.
You got a block button, bro. It blocks cross-ups.
Yo, you know what's funny? I really do believe people forget that Rev Guard exists. Like,
I think they do, honestly.
Yeah, man. I've seen instances of like, I would say it to somebody. Like, now if I got max mode, there's a few people playing and they would die, and I'm like, oh, you could have used Rev Guard. And they're like, oh yeah, I forgot. And I'm like, it's in the game.
It is a mechanically dense game. It's definitely going to take some time to really get all of the mechanics in your head, right? Into that that mental stack, as some would.
Yeah, what does Aru call it? Analysis paralysis, something like that.
That's fire.
Yeah, it is fire,
That's
man.
Aru.
That's the most fire thing Aru's ever said as a commentator, by the way. But yeah, here we go. Shots fired. It's okay. He's not watching this. He's probably asleep right now. But here we go. Tamago right back in there. 1-1 Tamago versus Dogor.
Patience there too, just shimmying.
Oh snap! He's here.
Oh damn! He's always watching, bro.
Hey,
Aru. Rome was just talking mad crap about you, like usual.
That's crazy. Not as crazy as that empty low, though. Yeah, catch him slacking right there.
Yep, going for the super. Gonna get a lot of extra corner carry, plus a massive chunk of damage.
Damn, he got caught pressing buttons? Not on that target combo. You crazy? Not in this dojo. Okay. I mean, it's still mighty dangerous here. If Dogor wants...
Just gets in with the throw. Dogor with 2 bars, 43% rev gauge, having a burnt out Tamago. That should have been a free round. You could have just played the zoning game.
I was literally fixing my mouth to be like, oh, if Dogor wants, just send out Fireball Super, right? Like, she can't do anything. If she jumps, it's a free flash kick for him. She has to hold that because she's an overheat, but he opted to save his bar. I mean, set point here for Tamago. That's what we can do. What? Had to be an input error.
Oh, that is tragic.
big drop there. I wonder what happened. Maybe he was going for Rev. Oh, he was going for Rev Dash, and he ended up buffering too much and got the super. I think that's exactly what happened in that scenario.
Oh, the clean jump in, and Tamago able to bring this back from the brink. Oh, I don't know what happened with Dogor there. Everything just kind of crumbled as the set went on. He started off so incredibly strong and consistent, but there were a lot of key miss inputs and key drops.
I'm a Dong believer, man. I like watching this character. There's some great players like Liquido. Yeah, Dong is pretty neat. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty neat. And we'll leave it at that. Here we go. He got the mismatched gi on too. I see you. I like this color.
Bro. He looks like a gamer supplement.
He does. It does, right? Like some type of like gamer fuel like drink or something. My God, he's getting mixed up right now.
Oh, but there's the wild punish. Yeah, a little too far away. That's one of the downsides. The only thing you could really get there as Kevin is going into one of his rotors.
My man getting stepped on, bro. Watch your feet. How you gonna step? First off, he stepped on the butters like crazy. Left the toe print on him and everything. You wild for that, Don.
Bro, I love that this kid is always cheering even when Kevin's getting his ass beat. He don't even care. He's just happy to be here, bro.
He is. He's like, I'm happy to be here and not dead like my father.
That's crazy. Uh-oh, but hold on. Here's the thing about Kevin, too. You may notice that Kevin is kind of getting steamrolled here at the moment by Keitoless. But Kevin, he's a brawler. His whole thing is that he may not have a DP. He may not have, like, the scariest pressure or mix-up game. But when you get hit, he makes it count.
I mean, we'll see that maybe in the next game because Keitoless just went insane on Kotir. And Kotir's a strong player, man. I'm a big Kotir fan. Watched him a lot with his Earthquake and Samurai Showdown. So I know he can get it done in this game. It's just mounting those hits. I mean, that's probably the one of the few weaknesses for Kevin, right? Is obviously big damage, but a character like Don is going to be so evasive, right? With those different air changes that he can do, like his trajectory. He can alter some moves. He's got the taco as well, which is sick. The plus frames of the lightning stomps, man. Don, like I said, character that I thought people initially were not too keen on, but it looks like sentiments are starting to change around.
Yeah, he is definitely strong. It's undeniable. It's just the question of, is he as strong as some of these, like, obviously top-tier characters?
These Omega level mutants, right? If you want to call them.
That's right, bro. Oh, we got one right here, too, catching you with the overhead. And look at that. That's what can happen. You get hit by Kevin and everything can just fall apart. A perfect for Kotir.
Hey, it is a Mark of the Wolf sequel at the end of the day, right? So it looks like we kept that intact. And speaking of big whiff punish with the high evade, I want to see more of that. Dong's got a really solid one, too. Great to use in all cases.
Yeah, but there's the check. Kotir trying to swing back. Nice DP out.
Yeah, bro, he's getting kicked in the face. Level 1. Knocks him down. Trying to end this all right. The plus frames. All right, the jab out.
Oh, no. And that's the biggest downside for Kevin, right? Just not having a reversal. So the only reversal he really has is his level 1 punch super. That's it. And that's a big commitment, too, to spend some of your meter. There's the dodge tech, though, too far away.
Yeah, push him out. Tries to go for the light rotor just to keep himself safe. Okay, anti-airs with it. Yeah, bingo. You better cash.
Oh, no. I'm not sure what he was going for there, actually. Probably just going for the spin kick.
Yeah, I think the inputs overlap. Spin kick is DP and grab is quarter circle.
No, it's the opposite. Grab is DP.
Oh, it's the opposite. Yeah.
Oh my God, look at the damage on this though. Bro, there's enough. It's scaling so hard.
It ain't over yet. And nothing's gonna scale here. Level 1 super is gonna do the trick. Keitoless is a winner. Kotir is gonna get sent down to the losers.
Kotir proved in that one round that he could handle the dong, but it just proved to be too much for him.
I mean, I don't know, dude. Them size, how big is his feet? 15? All 15 inches of dong right there, just kind of knocking him out. Kotir couldn't handle it.
You know what they say about big feet, bro?
Yeah, man.
Big sock.
Oh, I was gonna say big lightning kicks, but you know, you're also right too. Yeah.
And again, another player who is like that is definitely Yurikov. Dangerous in any game that he touches and puts his mind to. And right now, he is putting all this work into Fatal Fury, going against Crossover, but eating a big boot right off the bat.
Right, Jabba's a nice guy, because I was gonna be like, Yurikov is aight, you know what I'm saying? He's pretty good. There's a good throw tech right there. Crossover gonna try to keep the ninja boy at bay. Expensive block strings, okay.
Oh man, the angle actually make it to where Yurikov couldn't quite get the hit.
There it is. He's gonna go for the combo. That's his built-in command combo, is double rev blow, which is pretty funny.
Uh-oh, but there we go. Launch straight to the skies. Could have gotten a lot more off of that, but it's gonna get the punish here. Should be able to go into level 1. Not enough to get the kill though, but tries to go for some set play.
Oh, let's see if this doesn't come back to bite him. I definitely would have been in favor of just going for both, but he's gonna spend it. So you spent the resources anyway. Oh, pushes him out with the rev guard. And now he's an overheat jobber. Oh, this is not going to look so good for crossover. Tries to go for teleport. Chip is going to connect there. Yeah. See, in that case, crossover ended up spending the resources, right, for the block string. But I think in that case, we just go for the double level 1 super just to secure that first round. But we're already on to the next one. Speaking of double, man, this guy has so many multi-hitting heavy attacks, right? Double hitting heavy punch, 3-hit close heavy kick.
It just makes hit confirms a breeze, which is just another thing that adds to this character and how strong he actually is.
It's funny because the multi-hitting stuff was to accommodate for his charge moves, to give you more time to start charging. He's only got one charge move right now, right? So like that's the only move you're really going for is flash kick break.
Yeah, the death of charge characters, bro. Oh, but I like that. Going for the break, able to recover in time to get the throw on crossover. Yurikov taking game number 1. And also just want to let you all know, as well as per SNK's rulings of the game, last week we did run top 8 all 3 out of 5. Only finals will be 3 out of 5 going forward, because that's how SNK intends for the game to be run at their events.
Shout outs to SNK.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
We love that. Listen, we're KOF commentators. We deserve to end the night early sometimes. You know what I'm saying? There's sometimes. Not all the time. But I just think the game, like, not even to get too much into that 3 out of 5 argument, I just think the game in general is nowhere near developed enough to even have that discussion while people are sharing it, though. Yeah.
But there's a lot of interactions in the game. So I think two games is fine, right? Yeah. There's a lot of interacting going on, especially when we get more in depth with the defensive mechanics here. And you can already see some of the defensive mechanics coming in. Yurikov, we mentioned it earlier, Rome, the fact that one of the good strategies against Kain is to go for that rev guard against his block strings. And Yurikov has been pulling it out, causing crossover to whiff.
Yeah, it's the best deal you can do. And throwing out that 2C. Yeah, he caught crossover trying to press a button or just get out and disengage, but not looking too good. And the spaced out 2B will do it. Yurikov sending him to the moon possibly here. Crossover needs to pick it up.
And really, in that situation, the Kain player has to adapt. They can't just go for the 2A. They have to dash in to close the gap when they notice that the opponent is holding on to the rev guard.
I love rev blow. Let's go. Such a sick mechanic. I love modern fighting games. They're the best.
I unironically like rev blow.
Me too. I really do.
I also like danger time. So
yeah,
take my opinion with a grain of salt. But there we go. Rising JB.
Oh, he gets out of there.
Oh, but the just block there was able to actually put crossover back into SPG. Now being a massive threat here to Yurikov.
Just a step away. Oh, that's going to be enough to do it. Level 1 super. There it is. Yurikov taking that one away. Crossover barely able to scratch and claw to try to get through. But Yurikov, the patience, man, coming through.
Right, curious to see how this one is going to play out, especially, you know, with it being against Hokutomaru, a character who can, we've already seen tonight, lame you out. One thing I will say about Marco is that he might be the best when he's got meter. Wow, what a start. I was gonna say, when he's got meter, he might actually be the best anti-zoner in the game, because that level 1 fireball and that level 2 fireball God help you. Even if you backdash and he throws it out, you're getting hit. That's how fast it travels across.
Yeah, it's a jump scare, right? I believe it's like the count is 6 frames on it. I'm not too sure, but it's damn sure fast. I do know one thing's for sure. This is Tetsuo skin right here, or a Cronin skin if you're a
Cronin McDuel, bro. Tetsuo don't got blue hair.
Yeah, he does. It's like, does he? Hold up.
Oh, Tetsuo don't got blue hair. That is Cronin McDougal.
Oh yeah, Tetsuo's got the black hair, bro. I'm a fake anime fan. I'm sorry, guys. Same guy though. K49. Are we out here?
Uh-oh, here we go. Big pickup.
Oh, stayed in front, my guy. Couldn't look over that big ass watermelon head, huh? Hold this confirmed.
Yep, into the fireball. Closing the gap, trying to attack with that dodge attack there. It's one of Marco's good pokes. I think it's his longest poke, actually.
It's got to be. And also, I want to bring attention to Robert using the air teleport to navigate through the fireball. That was pretty sick. He wasn't ready to just defend, so he went for it. Good stuff.
And you see, he was trying to call out the fireball there. Unfortunately, you really got to do the fireball super on reaction.
You have to. Why are we giving him health, Robert? What are you doing? He's giving him health and meter, bro. If he busts out a super, you're done. Oh! Okay.
Oh, yep. And there it is with the counter hit. Robert able to take game number 1. Yeah, Marco, unfortunately, pretty stubby.
You said nighttime is for adults, right? Personally, I kind of think it brings out
Nighttime is for adults? What is going on here, bro?
You said nighttime is for adults? I mean, it would make more sense if they were on like the underpass stage, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I'm just trying to figure out that whole conversation. Like, what is Marco talking to Hokutomaru about? What's happening here? I gotta play EOST. He probably said some crazy stuff. I heard in EOS.
I was just saying, I don't know what's going on with Marco. He's trying to eat and cook T-Zoc.
What?
Yeah, his win quote against T-Zoc is like, bro, a giant chicken. How should I cook you?
I saw Don's win quote against T-Zoc, and he's like, yo, bro, birds are whack. You should be a dinosaur. I was like, yo, that's OD.
Have you seen Billy's win quote again? Okay, we'll talk about that in a bit. There's a match going on.
Yeah, nice interactions. There's a throw.
Trying to go for that dodge attack again. Oh no, but the counter hit. Lokof caught mashing.
Keeping it simple with the rev blow confirmed. Didn't want to spend any extra bar. Say again. Damn, the teleport, yeah. It's just working in Robert's favor. I mean, both versions of teleport, the heavy punch NEX one is plus on block. But damn.
Yeah, another one of the big downsides here too is Marco. I feel so bad, bro. I'm just ragging on Marco. But I played so much of him. His 2A is so short, so stubby, so poking out of opponent's pressure can be kind of difficult sometimes.
Yeah, he might have to get the chance right now. The way Robert is playing, Lokof might be going to losers early. It is top 24 though, so still late in the bracket here.
There's the just defend. I mean, sitting on 2 bars, just has to react to a fireball being tossed and try to go for a DP. Unfortunate. There's a wake up DP.
Wake up DP of your own. 2 bars. I mean, if you can force a kunai out of Robert, not that you're gonna get one, man. Ninjutsu art of Hokutomaru is gonna work through right there. The Shiranui child is gonna take the win. Lokof down to the loser side, and Robert's gonna advance into top 8 winners. We're about to get another banger. Shadow X contra Tamago, the egg versus the man, bro. Versus Abraham, right? Let's go.
The egg versus the man.
The man, bro. He's the man. That's still Abraham, you know? Look at all them tags, baby.
Great start here for Tamago, though. Putting Shadow X in SPG, so now you got to be a little bit more cautious about the red blow, but a beautiful hop B for the wild punish.
The low profile. I know the person who be shipping these 2 characters must be hating this right now. It's like, don't fight each other. I'm sorry, I was projecting some Discord stuff here. But anyways, we're projecting this big combo now. God, why does she run like that?
I don't know, bro. I like that she walks back like Eat Man though.
Yeah, she's sick with it, man. Dope character. They gave her some great, just like, you know, momentum too in the story mode. Like, I feel like her ending, she looks really good for once. Like, she looks strong, you know? Whereas before she was kind of worried in Mark of the Wolves.
Building up that confidence. Tamago, confident here as well. Not trying to overextend, but oh god, I spoke too soon, Rome. That was the biggest overextension you could possibly go for.
We don't spin the meter? I mean, we spit to that case, but yeah, that's fine. Shadow X is gonna get it. I agree, Metal Duckling. Yeah, I agree.
Hey, to be fair, he's blind. I'd be a jerk if I was blind too.
You coming to stink meter? Oh no!
That was really unfortunate there. Tamago throwing away 2 whole bars of super meter, and now Shadow X gonna capitalize.
I was about to say, damn, bro, you got new tech, like OTG super, right? Like she's gonna be even more top tier than she's ever been.
God, this hurts. Oh, just wake up, run up, throw into the cross up.
Wow, good block, but still, for an option, yeah, Shadow X, screw it. I'm just gonna wake up a command grab. It works every time.
No one has jumped it so far. It took, I believe it took last week until, like, I think he was in Grand Finals, bro. It's been a week. I can't remember anything. I just remember it took until the end of the bracket for anyone to actually backdash it.
I mean, he's a rock player that he's different from the others, right? He goes for command grab so much, and he doesn't go for, like, the string. I don't want to call it generic string, but a lot of rock players will dial in EX elbow on block into either rage run low or rage run like cross slash, right? Shadow X doesn't do that, and I think a lot of other players expect that of like every rock player. So when they get hit by command grab because they were standing still, it, you know, always works out for him. Gotta keep up. Damn! See what I'm saying? Clean with it.
Oh, the just defense there. That was smart for Tamago not to go for the follow-up afterwards with a kick, right? Seeing that Shadow X was going for the just defense, but able to catch him trying to escape from the corner with a roll.
Bro, I said this yesterday, but she runs like the crackheads by 7-Eleven, bro. Like, she is so fast, man. Breakneck speed. How do you run like that? You don't even got sneakers on. I know that must hurt. Tamago back in there. How often, Jobber, when you're playing, how often do you use like the rev button run? I use it quite a bit.
I never use it. I'll use it for the wave dash if I'm too far away and I want to close the gap. Like, I'll use it for Oki.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, well, obviously, Rock just has a straight up run, but would have used it in that situation after super. There we go, closing the gap.
Dude, Shadow X, the call out that he just did to Tamago, he knew Tamago was going to try to get out of a potential throw in the corner, right? Or just like jump out the way. So he had that scouted. He did jump normal, got on the ground, didn't even do another normal, went right into DP break, and it caught Tamago trying to backdash. That is so smart, man. Like,
it's huge. Already. Also, the fact, too, that most DP breaks are safe, right?
Oh, easily.
Here we go, Tamago now. Gonna land it.
All right.
Classic, bro. Crack your back.
Steiner recliner.
Oh, and the cross up with the JB. The feminine urge to JB. Haven't heard that one in a while.
Yeah, it's a good one. I mean, it's great for her, right? It works out indeed. Hotaru, man, what a character. It's funny too. I remember as early as like the first build of this game, that like influencer build that they had like the people record footage for, when it was like 5 characters, right? And I remember watching Justin Wong play Hotaru, and I was like, I know it's way early to say anything, but I'm like, damn, she kind of looks good. And even back then, you know, to now, and you know, a lot of people considering her either the best character or number 2, right? Only under Kain. So looks like they had that great development philosophy with this character.
Yeah, one thing that I like about this game is it's very easy to tell which characters are super strong right off the bat, but not necessarily which one's the best. Also, that was a dirty corpse hop into command grab. Tamago, you fiend.
Sure, he is making this comeback. Stays in front with the jump B. Nasty work from Shadow puts her out of SPG as well. That's what you want. Replicant. Damn, using that rev blow too. Rock's rev blow. One of the more annoying ones to deal with, right? Because of the arc of it.
Oh, man. And the way that Shadow is just willing to spend that rev gauge as well. Went for the rage run low. Cancel it immediately into the rev art fireball.
Well, immediate ignition gear canceled too. And the walk up jab. Catching him, possibly thinking he was going to go for a throw or maybe another jump. Tamago's on set point. Yo, this peaceful ass music, bro. Let's go. See, the one time that Shadow X went for that string that a lot of Rock players go for, and Tamago wasn't ready. That's when you want to use it, not off every block string like most Rock players do.
There's the DP as well, just getting that hard knockdown. And the just defense here, but does get caught with a wild punish. This is a big opportunity now for Tamago. Ooh, I wonder if it might have been better to actually cut that a little short to keep Shadow X outside of SPG.
Not a bad thought, yeah, but that's something you got to change up, like mid-combo, right? You got to have that sense of thought, like, let me keep him out so the next hit I do will not only put him into SPG, but take him out because it's going to be big damage.
That's true, and that's something that's going to take time as well. Especially, I think it'll really boil down to the characters that have the super strong rev blows.
Oh, yeah.
Are the ones where you're gonna want to actually drop that combo or stop it just a little bit earlier if you know you can't knock them out of SPG.
Yeah, don't give them a chance to use their resources, right? Right now, it's not too bad because we're gonna spend hours, right? Level 3 is gonna go in for Tamago. This is gonna put Shadow X out of his, too. This is also massive damage from Tamago.
Yeah, a comfortable life lead here. Tamago can just kind of sit back and play the fireball game now. Doesn't want to overextend at all. It shouldn't try to overextend.
Hey, that's gonna close it out right there. He stuffed Shadow X at his immediate thought to like try to wake up command grab. He had it scouted and then chased down again with the corpse house Tamago. Great adaptation, man. He definitely represented this character. Did a good job against Shadow X. Let me see, the homeboy from Atlanta. All right. Haven't seen Vox Reaper in a long time. His character stock kind of, as Scott Steiner would say, drastically went down, you know, from the betas.
I think he's good. He's just really straightforward.
Yeah, he's simple-minded, right? And he's a character that's also been accessible for a long time. So I feel like if you're not one of the best characters, no one wants to. They're kind of tired of playing you already, right?
1.5 mil on the line, bro. Send him to catering.
Yeah, we'll see. He kind of dripped out though. You see this color scheme?
It is nice. It's like a dark purple, bro. Matching the flames, the purple flames coming out. The flames of Orochi.
Flames of something. You are dead.
Yeah, I mean, this character is very straightforward, good damage, easy bake oven confirms. I think he's just really solid.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say that again. Great normals too. I mean, I like Vox. I sometimes think about playing him again, you know, because he's a cool character. Dive kick is a great anti-zoning tool. Keitoless with that big 2C, man, looking like his dad right there. Baited.
Oh no. Yeah, that is an unfortunate DP whiff. The redirection in the air, catching you with the cross up.
Damn. Oh man, I'm telling y'all, Don Julio out here.
Dong Julio, bro.
Dong Julio.
He's out here swinging it.
We're talking about his legs, right?
Yeah, look at it. Every attack, bro, except for one. Uses his legs. He's swinging them around.
Oh yeah, he got the pompadour.
Third one too, bro.
Oh, not the third leg, bro.
Oh, but the 5A.
Oh no. Hold on the frame data on that move, actually. So after this, get him out of here. Yeah, you're actually going to die because we have all 3 bars. Hold this hidden gear, baby. With the odd eye too. Damn. Jae-hoon could never. Sheesh.
KO. All right, good game number 1 there for Keitoless. I mean, look at the way this man's built. You can tell he's on that keto diet. Hasn't heard of a carb in his life.
Yeah, Kim don't play that. You know what I'm saying? No bread in the dojo. None of that, man.
No rice, bro.
None of that, bro.
It's all beef.
Gotta give it up though, dog. Yo, he rizzed up Preecha in the story mode. Did you see that?
No, I didn't. That's crazy.
Yeah, in the arcade mode, he rizzed her up. He's like, yo, if I win, you gotta go on a date.
That's kind of fire.
She agrees to it too. She gives him his number. Yeah. I'm like, damn, Jae-hoon was just in the mud, bro. He was always the cooler brother, anyways. Stays in front. Yeah, see, now he got him guessing, right? He's like always looking out for that air feint into the taco.
Yeah, and that's living in the back of his mind, which means that Keitoless can take more advantage with other options.
Bro, she's talking to a ghost in her story and ignores him? Oh, not like this. Oh, man. Okay, overhead.
Oh, but there we go. DP immediately into the dive kick as well. Just tries to go for the media low. Oh, no. Accidentally putting himself into the corner. Terrible place to be, but there's the back throw.
Just sending out a few normals. We are just trying to attack that that rev meter. But it's high enough, though, from Jozz that really, I don't know if Keitoless should be looking for that. You know what I'm saying? When you see it saying revving up, I think it's balls to the wall, right? Go crazy, try to break their guard. But in that case, like, he's got a lot of rev meter. So you're going to be spending a lot of your resources to try to take away theirs.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good observation. And I think that this character is also very proficient at doing that as well, right? He can keep the pressure going. One thing we're not really seeing a whole lot, though, from Jozz is any feints. We're not seeing feint cancels really at all in this pressure.
No, not at all. Keeping it very simple. Etsuka's also the heavy moves for Voxer. Oh, there's the overhead, and this will definitely do it. Yeah, we're going to spend it. I would go spend it all. There it is. Red line super.
Nothing personal, kid.
Oh, not enough. Very close. This is still top 24 winners. The last one to qualify for top 8, actually, indeed.
Oh no, but the DP gonna get blown up. This is absolutely massive now for Keitoless. Sitting on 2 bars, has Jozz locked down the corner, but there's the Hail Mary DP. Get me out of here into game 3.
Yeah, he knew. He smelt it. He was like, you're gonna try to break this and maybe go for a throw, right? But I'm just gonna hit 6-2-3-A and let it go. see where the win takes me. And obviously it worked out in that case.
Like what I'm seeing here. Both these players, they want to be in that top 8 side. I love that Jozz is just playing such a fundamentally sound game. Doesn't need any of the fancy bells and whistles.
AKA Geese's endless bank account. You know, they're getting that plastic surgery, right?
That's right. That's the legacy.
The legacy of Geese. Plastic surgery.
Uh-oh, but here we go.
Yo, imagine if Geese came back to life and he got plastic surgery. That's a real nightmare.
I mean, they're on that Geese redemption arc, so I don't know, bro.
Well, I was sick when he was like, "Oh, take my son away." I was like, "No,
I don't want him to be evil like me." Uh-oh, dash up, able to get the EX. Jozz now in SPG. We haven't seen any Reblos from Jozz actually come out either. Wonder if that's something that will pull out at a clutch moment.
One thing getting pulled out is that Dong super right there, and the 5B too, holding it out. Keitoless looking set point. Oh, taking advantage of the plush frames.
Yeah,
thought it was your turn.
That is +3. No, the stomp is +3. I'm not too sure how much the rapid kicks are. Yes, Aru, they were doing the Geese wasn't so bad after all thing.
I was sick when I saw that. I was like, come on,
He sent Rock away because he didn't want Rock to grow up in a crime family.
And yeah, don't end up like me, son. There we go. You might, yeah, Dog might end up like him, right? Oh, level 1.
Now to hit him with the edge. But now you're stuck in the corner. Kind of a double-edged sword, but that's all right. Gets the JD and is able to close out the round. Final game, final round between these two.
All right, this is top 24 winners, so good thing is that both these players will still be in, because these are two players I want to keep watching, and that was a great usage of the neutral jump D. Big damage already, pushes him all the way to that side as well with the level 1. Ooh.
Oh,
He kicked, my man kicked the wind, bro. Cracked it with lightning. Bust out uppercut.
Oh, tries to go for the run under there. Not going to quite work out. Jozz sitting in such a decent position. Has a bar available. That almost could have been it.
I want to see the interruption. There it is, the high evade.
Oh, no. The wind overheat. Wasn't able to actually get the confirm. This is terrifying.
Oh, no super cancel. Damn.
That was the one Rebla we saw. Brought it out in that clutch moment to close it out, bro.
And by heads, I mean boomers, because that's mad old.
We need a Shikamaru function in a fighting game.
I'm saying, yo, hold up. You might be spitting. Yurikov with the brown, the default color. Not default, but one of the actual colors for Hokutomaru, whereas Robert has the Cronin skin on. This is first to 2 for those asking. First to 3 is only winners, losers, and grands. So you got to make sure you got them adaptations on deck, baby. No extra game. Yes, Universal Anti-Air is going to catch him. And the level 1 should put, will put Yurikov out of SPG. Even playing ground here. Yurikov still closing in on 2 supers or a red line. Going to get the throw. And it's still out turn. Overhead blocked. Throw right back at you. Yo, just running the same game plan. I respect it. Hey, okay. I want to say Yurikov went for EX Air Kunai, but Robert went for the EX Teleport to jump above the Kunai. Great scouting there. Oh, nasty work there. Doesn't have all the resources to push him out of SPG. Yurikov still sitting on another chance, perhaps. Oh, dialing in that kunai string there. We gotta get some damage on the board here before SPG goes out. Looks like it will from the chip damage.
All right. Yeah, in overheat, but still trying to keep the offense going. Oh, what a just block, though, in the air. Wow.
That was sick. I didn't know if you do it in the air, it's only 2 hits, it looks like. That's great knowledge to know right there, because normally, like I said, it's about 17 hits.
That was absolutely phenomenal, able to stay alive. Uh-oh, but there's the jump in.
Yeah, it's the second drop. Yurikov, he lands. Okay, you can close things out here. Oh, he puts himself in overheat. Okay, level 1, that's going to do it. Nicely done for Yurikov. I was going to mention, he's been getting some, like, jumping counter hits, but he keeps kind of going straight for lights. And I think at that range, he's deep enough to get a heavy punch with Hokutomaru to get bigger damage. Of course, I'm saying that because I also play the character, so I can kind of recognize those spaces, but I want to see him go for that bigger damage when he can.
And that bigger damage will be a massive reward, too. Really could swing the momentum in this matchup here. But right now in the corner, trying to go for the throw. Yurikov using that double jump to escape.
Oh, right option. Yeah, that's how you deal with teleport. You can also walk under it, too. Treat it like Billy King's pole vault, right? Pole vault, just a little faster.
Ooh, okay. Getting that frame trap. Are we going to cash in? Level 2, trying to go for the full kill, but not quite enough. Oh, no.
That super is so cheap, bro. Oh, Yurikov puts himself in overheat, and the Farsi will do it. Yeah, he was at a disadvantage there. Trying to scramble, you can see, to just kind of close things out, but Robert with the patience.
Are you, like, a fan of mine or something?
You like a fan of mine or something?
He said, nice cosplay, bro. You're not a real ninja, but, you know, nice cosplay.
Go be a ninja. Bro, you mentioned Billy. They're also doing the not so bad thing with Billy too.
Yeah, that one also. He's just hanging out with Terry Bogard. I'm like, but why, bro?
He's like, you killed my master, but he also killed your dad, so you know, I guess we're cool.
It almost feels like they're trying to wrap up story plot lines and like kind of give characters a resolution. Which I think for Billy, it's great that he has like moral ambiguity, because like it's like, are you really evil, or were you just working for Geese? You know, because you were so loyal to him, and now that Geese is gone, it's like you can be your own man, right? So. All
right, EX teleport on in, really trying to catch him with that 2B.
Okay. Yeah, Yurikov likes to use those. He likes to end his strings with the kunai to like tack down your overheat meter, and it definitely, I mean, your rev meter, and it works out because he's been putting a lot of opponents into overheat.
Look at this, just the constant jump backs too. Robert not looking to commit. About to be cooled down. There it is.
But once so many normals from Yurikov, he accidentally put Robert out of the break there. That's what you don't want. Too slow. Try to get the big punish there. You gotta just defend that one. Just defend guard cancel that one there. Pushes him out. Oh, trying to just tag him down with that. Oh, got caught. This is gonna be good for Yurikov. Level 1 super. Here we go.
Clean work. Now Yurikov really needs to bring us to a 1-1 match here.
He didn't leave anything to, you know, the imagination, right? He didn't like attempt to just go up and DP break. He was like, nope, let me just cash out while I can and spend everything I do need just to get to the next game, which is so important.
And that's going to be a massive punish here. Yep. Could have gotten a little bit more off of that because it was a wild punish, right? So could have gone for the hit and then a regular follow-up into the combo, but is able to actually throw the startup of the red blow.
I do think it's funny that that super is like all-encompassing. Like his other super is the one you're supposed to use for like wake-up mashing, right? Or like a anti-air DP, but it kind of sucks, right? It doesn't have much range on it, so you just go for the orb instead. Ooh, too slow. Overheats in. Oh, this is big.
Ooh, can we cast on it? Can we follow up? Oh my god! Gets the close D into the follow-up! What a comeback from Robert!
Damn, Yurikov took the bait, man. Hook, line, and sink. Like, what was on the end of that, bro? Coffee? I know Yurikov likes coffee, bro. He put that on the edge. Got him.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me, bro. Just on your negative frames throughout super. I respect the hustle. Robert going for the overhead.
I've definitely been doing like level 1 super, and if my opponent blocks it and tries to run up, throw out another level 1 super, and it's been working.
You know what? I got some secret tech for you. But we'll talk about it once this round's over.
Oh, it's about to be over right now. We're gonna get enough meter. Drop everything. Yup, that's going to be it. Build the bar in time. Robert's going to move to top 3 winner side. Yeah, he's nice with it, too.
Good one. Yeah.
He drew the monument on Billy Kane's stage.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're going to find out who the artist here is. Tamago versus Jozz.
Oh,
Fox
yeah.
Freaker in top 8, bro. Doing it for all the freaks out there.
He is, man. It's because I'm here commentating, bro. That's all. Damn, I should have grabbed... You know what? If he wins... Well, this is winners finals, so he's still going to be in here. Just to remind me, I got to run and grab the cutout. I still got the Vox Reaper cutout from the Evo Showcase.
Oh, that's fire.
I got pulled up behind me, bro. Hold on, conversion. Say your prayers. No, say your prayers, because you about to hold this cross-up. Jump B to the dome. Full extension all the way to the wall.
Tamago ain't going to make this easy for him at all. That was a massive amount of damage, but is going to lose the round. I have noticed, though, that JD, the angle on it is so good for Vox. Jozz has been in a lot of situations where he's backed in the corner and just goes for neutral jump or back jump JD, and it's able to score a lot of strong counter hits.
Yeah, people just advance it, right? And this is a character, like, you see her running around the screen, right? She's like ants when you turn the light on and they start scattering. Like, that's literally how Hotaru runs. So it's not a bad normal to just jump out to just put some damage on. That was a horrible DP, though. God-awful DP jumper. I can't make that joke anymore. It's late now, but still.
It was a hard read that did not work out, and unfortunately, it looks like it's not working out too well for Jozz in game number 1. At least Tamago is going to take that with flying colors. Jozz still has an opportunity to adjust here. But again, one of the downsides of Vox is just how straightforward he is, right? How straightforward and kind of predictable the character can be. So we're going to see how Jozz is going to be able to swap things up against such a tricky character to deal with in neutral and on defense in the form of Hotaru.
Yeah, you're going to need a little bit more than just, like, you know, what you bring to the table to fight not only a character like Hotaru, but someone of Tamago's pacing, right? He's going to really run your pockets and force you to play at his pacing here. So Jozz unable to really adapt just yet. We still got this extra game. That's why Tamago was asking in chat. He was like, yo, 3 games? I got to go crazy, man. All gas.
No breaks.
You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Trying to go for the DP break there. No one home. Wow, just setting out the DP. I do have to admit, I am very impressed at how much Jozz is just willing to send out the DP with no fear here. Playing a very prediction-heavy style for Vox.
Oh, that's the big problem with Vox, man. Those big whiffs right there. The far normals are strong when they can connect, but they have the worst hitboxes when it comes to anti-air. And actually, you really can't anti-air with, like, heavy normals from that kind of range anyways, right? That's something that, like, KOF players like us are used to having in our arsenal.
Oh, tries to go for the throw. Nice tech.
Oh, see, I just brought it up right there. Completely whiffing through, and Hotaru's going to see this through as well. Falcons Tamago, set point.
Yeah, this does not feel like a good matchup.
Nah.
With how much Vox's whiffs actually hurt and how quickly Hotaru can close the gap.
Ah, that was a good one, but he got Farby. Okay. Capitalize a bit there. Burn the ash.
Super gonna secure a nice knockdown. Goes for the crossover with the JB. Is able to secure a just defend, but not able to escape out of all this pressure. And the low's gonna connect along with the corpse run. Tamago has been eating people alive with that corpse run.
Oh no, I'm about to say, oh, okay. This is good. We can mount some serious offense here. How much are we willing to gamble on, though? We're gonna spend all of it. Okay. That's all right. Put the mask on, baby. Mask on, mask off.
Listen well. My voice will be the last sound you hear.
Dude, I still want the half mask. Even though I don't play him anymore, I still think the half mask is sick.
I mean, and that's nice to go for, right? 2 bars makes sense, and you want to get your rev meter completely refunded. Oh no, but committed to the dash punch, and Tamago is going to move on to winner's final.
Mechanics, because of how his moves are. Like, you're going to have to just defend a lot of his stuff, but we'll get there when we get there. Bashir contra Lokof, so we got Marco versus Rock Howard. All right.
Already trying to play a little bit of that zoning game and just sending out the EX Tatsu.
Going for the Xander. That skin too. I like Marco's rev blow. He's got one of the few rev blows, to my knowledge, if not maybe the only rev blow that is actually in a combo extension and not a combo ender.
Yes, that is a big thing about him. In the corner, he can definitely do some nasty stuff with it. Oh, didn't actually get the follow-up there. Must have gone for the miss input, or no, didn't go for the follow-up because we were nearly overheated. That's why. You could see the way that Tamago, or excuse me, that Lokof plays Marco, he revs up so quickly. He is always playing on that knife's edge.
Yeah, it's like you mentioned, right? His low confirms aren't the best, right? He only gets like EX kick off of them or maybe DP after 1. So when Lokof gets that big, chunky, like heavy punch normal, he's like, well, this might be my only time getting a heavy opening, so I gotta cash out. Like,
yeah, and the big thing too about him is he actually can't cancel his far heavy.
Damn.
Uh-oh. Either of them. They are just for trying to go for wild punishes or counter hits.
Yo, if I was him, I'd be getting my Kyoko giving you a refund, bro. This school is trash. Y'all ain't teaching me how to confirm from far normals. What's up with that, man?
Oh,
I'm going to learn something else.
DP out of the pressure, does get blown up, and that's the crumple. Basher gonna be able to take that round.
So he definitely got hit on like the last frame of that rev blow. I wonder if he tried to anti-air or maybe press like universal anti-air too late or DP or something and it just lost.
Oh, into the overhead, another super. 2 bars spent, closing the gap there as well with that heavy Tatsu.
Yeah, I like that. Build a little meter. Very resourceful.
I really think the way that Lokof plays Marco is he just kind of like overwhelms his opponent with buttons.
Yeah, definitely. He got overwhelmed right there, man. Filtered, if you will, of that far D. Oh, great block, actually. That was a double hit. The fake fireball!
Fake fireball into the 2C classic. Ooh.
Great, man. That's how you use a feint, man. That's why I love how multifaceted they are. Sure, you can use feints to extend your combos. Sure, you can use them for mix-ups. Right there, using it to put the bait out there for Basher to jump in and eat that whole ass DP.
Kyokugen Karate is invincible.
Dun, 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 dun. The Invincible Dragon. About to boot up Art of Fighting 3, bro. What's up?
Bro, also Marco's ending. Nah, that shit warmed my heart, bro.
Yeah, man, it was nice.
He takes over the school. He becomes a master.
Finally.
Gets his own students. Finally, bro. He deserves it.
Rio's
Joke
like,
character,
I'm
no
Japan,
more.
Rio ain't want to deal with it no more. He's like, I'm going to Japan, bro. I'm out.
Oh, anti-air with the Tatsu? Interesting. Yeah, harassing with the fireballs. Yeah, like, you see how much he just utilizes the rev gauge, more so than you see a lot of people actually willing to build it up just with random EX moves here and there.
Ooh. Yeah, the recovery from air rev blow. And look at this. Lokof is in and out. Got clipped though on the low. Ooh. Good. All right, 27 seconds.
The air fireball. Nice just blocks, but is going to get caught by the command grab into the elbow.
Yeah, he didn't want to spend the extra bar because he was close to revving up, so just wanted to maintain that. And he does have the corner. It's still definitely not dastardly here. Wait. No.
Oh, you are dead. The power of Kyokugen Karate hit that horse stance.
Bro, they got bears in the gym.
Character so.
He is, man. I'm glad like he's finally back, right? Because a lot of the endings for KOF games, they've been teasing him. He's like, "Yo, put me back in, coach," and they're like, "Nah, you good."
First time he's been playable in over 20 years, and I sincerely hope it means he's in the next KOF game. Please.
No, I hope a lot of these characters, even Preecha, you know, like a new Muay Thai kind of team would be sick.
Uh-oh, but here we go. Put into the corner. Lokof gets the just defend, but having a difficult time finding a way out. Oh, gets caught mashing.
I just realized that Marco's high evade, it looks like the Luigi slide smash. It does, right? Like the chop? Like,
it does.
It up a little bit.
Oh, nice super jump into the super. Again, closing the gap, tries to dash in for the throw.
That's it.
Another one.
Pixel. Yeah, the jump scare right there with the negative edge move. You got to just defend that one instantly. Lokof not going to give Basher a chance. Basher is actually going to be eliminated from the bracket as Lokof advances. Bob Wilson, right? What's up? Where's Bob at? He's in the background of my stage. Let's get Bob in here, bro.
Bro, how about White Dudley, bro? Franco Bash.
White Dudley is crazy. He do look like Dudley though. Actually, technically, Dudley is black Franco because I think
Because
Franco
Dudley came after, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Dudley's third
97.
strike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dudley's 97. Franco is 95. So technically, yeah, that's white. Dudley's he's Coco Jean. That's Dudley. He's Coco Jean Franco.
That's crazy, bro. That's a crazy sentence.
Oh, don't worry,
Sure
bro.
be in this game? I wish, bro. She should be in every game. Shermie probably won't be in this game, but she can be in like NBA 2K.
Speaking of white characters, we have Erickof playing Kain, the white outfit on.
Against Rock on the Shadow, of course. This is just a default Kain.
This is, yeah, just default color. Let him know. Let him know.
No one scares me more than a player who plays on default colors. So right now it's just a fireball war here. Erickof playing the way the character is advertised, just a pure zoner.
Yeah, bro. Default color in the game when you have color edit, like you're trying to let us know that you are the only kind that matters, right? Nobody else. Right now, this whole string is gonna matter. You got caught lacking, baby. Frame trap with the 5B to the 5C. And are you about to be pushing up daisies? That's a little Senkola right there for you. Oh.
It's the raging storm. Oh, and the overhead, bro. Salvatore's mom ain't even looking.
That's his mom?
I'm pretty sure. I watched the music videos. The DJ in the back is his dad.
Bro, what? The lore in the stage goes crazy. I like the stage a lot, too. Nice.
I like the song they added, bro. I am from Bosnia. Take me to America. Taking you to the corner here with that confirm.
Oh, empty low.
Right, the super again. Erickof realizing, you know what? I don't need the zone. I can just go in. Nearly a perfect there.
Damn, bro. Peg Erickof, bro. Let's go.
Pause.
Nah, I didn't. My brain was going there, but I was like, let me stream it.
All right. Oh, but the just defend in the air lands on the bomb.
Ooh, Replicants right under. Oh, nice! The bounce back from the just defend shoots him higher than the second fireball.
Oh, just goes for the close B. Able to catch that jump attempt, but nice jump over the Rapuken. Goes into overheat. Oh my god. Oh, he gets the pickup! Outrunning the circle of time.
There it is.
Oh, damn, they got it!
Hey, we heard it was gonna pop out tonight. That was the right time to use it, as it's going to aid Shadow X to victory. There it is.
That's the production. Damn. That's fire.
Try as I might, I kinda can't help but like, you know what?
Bro, he just beat his ass and says, you know what, I like you. I think it's become this once in a while.
He's all right, Unk. I'm pulling up. Damn. I really is his uncle though, right? So I guess
Yeah,
he can talk
is.
to him that way.
Isn't Kain like a murderer?
Bro, Kain's a lot of things, but for some reason in this game he's also like, Rock, I wanted to protect you. Here's your mother, Rock. Swords of Flames. Something like that. I don't know. I don't play Fatal Fury. Here we go.
I don't know the lore on this guy with no legs though.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there either.
Hey, but Erickof got legs for days with these flash kick feints. He's gonna get caught trying to jump in.
Not quite. Okay.
Nice just defense. It'll prevent getting anti-aired.
Ooh, too early. Well, using to the DP as well too. That should seal the deal. Okay. I do like the movement from Erickof here. Yeah, he's landing those just defense at the right time, just to thwart whatever Shadow X's attempt is, right? Not taking any excess damage that he didn't need. That was a great bait right there. Fireball bait into the DP again.
Oh, he crouched at the last second. Got clipped by the JC.
At least make it fun. How obvious.
Oh, good block.
Overhead.
I think it's so cheap that he gets to keep out the orb even when he does overhead.
It's so
Ooh,
good for the set play, but Shadow X able to weather the storm, taking around there. Now at set point, Rome. Such scenario. Both go into the air. That was a crazy good idea from Erickof. Unfortunately, just not at the angle that he wanted.
Oh, that was a huge jump. And look at this already. Erickof is in overheat. It's been 50 seconds, my guy. Why are you spending all your money in one place?
Yeah, this is scary. Overheating really early on, and that was thanks to the just defend into the rev flow, right? That's what really cranked it.
Yeah, speaking of crank, Rock just cranking out the damage here, and that's going to be another 5C. It's actually it. The tournament life of EricKOF has ended. It's concluded. Shadow X will continue on through the loser side.
I kind of can't help but like you.
Where's your watermelon emotes at, chat? I don't see them. Unless all the Lokof stands are in his chat.
Probably.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Yeah, that emote is...
Oh, there it is. EX Tatsu right off the bat. Bro, we're less than 5 seconds into the round. He already was sitting at 50% rev gauge.
That's the kind of guy you want to hang out with, right? You're like, yeah, you're going to spend your bread. You know, one of those, I got it. Don't worry about it. You know, he's buying everybody drinks.
Oh my god, the backdash into the DP break. Nice little confirm there. Able to take the corner, but now... Uh-oh, double-edged sword, Rome.
Yeah. Damn. Damn, still had time to block out. Feel like he had time to throw, and there is the high evade. Great
now
scouting
you should
right
be
there.
dead into the super. Absolutely enough. Even went into overheat in the process.
Yeah, I can't stress enough. High evade, or just high and low, but mostly high evade, is one of the best tools in this game. It's not only designed to blow up anti-airs, there's special moves that have those properties that it does, like it blows up like that. Billy Kane's is the best example, right? Heavy stick pull, you can just do that against it.
Yeah, and because it's just it's a cancelable normal, it means that you really can get a lot of reward off of it. Wow, closing the gap with Tatsu and immediately going into SPG on Meaty?
Oh no, we didn't break that. It's all right, we'll break you instead.
It's just, it's crazy to me how fast Lokof plays this character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he be smoothing. Well, Jozz got to get kind of getting a little wild. I mean, it's going to work out here. We got all the cash we need. Yeah, it's Fox, baby.
Level 1 into the Crescent Moon kick.
Yeah, this song, though.
Get ready.
Yeah, this is the Ganache song, bro.
Yeah, was it Rev It Up music? Is what they call it.
Oh, again, just the 2A 5B level 1 super. That is like the bread and butter for Lokof.
Mm-hmm. Oh, big fireball just thwarted him. Who's gonna take the first game? Never mind. Lokof answers my question immediately.
What's the win quote here?
Sure seems like it'll be popular with the kids.
Some things never go out of style. That's damn right, Marco.
What is this? Skibbity Riz.
This dark karate, bro. Be a hit with the kids.
Dark karate? What do you mean by that, Fox?
That reminds me of who? Oh my god, this is chat. No, hold on, chat. This is very obscure, but someone's got to know. Who was like the crazy dude back in California who like founded his own karate school? I think it had like a scorpion as the thing, and then they actually had like a gang fight with another like rival karate dojo. This is like a real person. I think he was like shot and killed.
Oh my god. That's his legacy?
But it was like dark karate. It was like what he was teaching. Anyway, we're getting into the dark karate versus Kyokugen karate here. Lokof and Jozz.
That sounds wild, bro. I didn't know about that. Speaking of wild, there's some wild swings there from Lokof.
Oh, okay, jumping in. I like the forward jump, trying to bait out the DP there from Jozz. Gonna get a nice confirm into the slam. Hard knockdown. Just sends out the EX once again.
Jump scare, man. It's funny because I've seen some people say they don't know exactly what those moves are for because they end your combos, right? The negative edge moves. But clearly right there, best way to use it, almost like a jump scare, fade away normal. And there's the wake up Xander. That's getting the rev blow. Yeah, Lokof looks comfortable right now. No anti-air attempt. He was expecting a just defend. Hesitation. Oh, they both whiffing at each other's faces. Not on your life. Yeah, bro, not in front of Mama Ganachi. Jozz just needs 2 solid hits if he can.
Oh, DP's out of the overhead attempt. Lokof just sidekick with these DPs, but finally the rev blow comes out from Jozz. Not gonna be enough to save him though. Lokof takes it 2-0, eliminating Jozz from the bracket here. Rip the shirt off.
Damn, Jozz, good showing, but that's exactly the reason why I stopped playing Vox Reaper 2. Jump C, stand C, just fishing for it in that range is just not. It's just not conducive, man. Like, people jump so much in this game, and you see that how much recovery it has from like neutral jumps. Like, would you rather live in Southtown or wherever they live at in Invincible?
Oh, Southtown, bro.
Yeah, easily.
I already live in Southtown.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Florida is just Southtown.
Florida, bro. Florida don't look like this.
I got a bunch of free men walking around.
Yeah, it looks worse.
Oh man, zombies. Here we go. Oh my god, the first blood to be struck from Hokutomaru was from a far D.
Also, yeah, this stage is sick. This is a classic stage, of course, returning stage, based off of an actual crossing in Osaka.
Got that NDR in the background, that Billy Kane theme. The Diner Excellent in the background. What's up? Ooh.
Oh, trying to go for the corpse hop. Not gonna quite work. Oh, Yurikov is gonna get wild punished by that dash up 2A.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
This one has another cameo. It's harder to see because you have to go high up on the left side, but Lee from Art of Fighting 1 is in like one of the windows. Because his pharmacy.
The apartment buildings.
Yeah, that's his pharmacy down here. So, you know, he's just keeping watch, making sure.
Oh, but here we go into the launcher. Is Yurikov going to spend the super to push Shadow X out of SPG? Tries to go for it, but still not enough damage. Does get a nasty left-right mix, though. Into another one.
That's that guilty gear coming out of him, right? Sheesh.
Get ready.
Yes, a good question in chat. When you roll, you lose invulnerability to throw. That's it. But the thing is that when you're rolling, if the opponent has a dash, or they can dash through your roll, so you can get caught in a left-right mix-up.
You're never safe, right? Roll, like, you have your ways, right? But it's also going to help them out, too. A lot of counterplay in this game in general. There's no, like, one-size-fit-all mechanic. Damn. Spent it all on block here. Risky. Right.
Oh no, space jump. Just does it again. At first you don't succeed, try again. Shadow X, no fear here. Now one EX command grab from closing this out, but isn't gonna get the opportunity possibly.
Oh, he's dead. He ran face first into that 2C from Hokutomaru. What a great stop sign from Yurikov. Good assessment there from him.
And doing a good job securing the game as well.
Maybe I should try to go for that sort of vibe too.
I like how he's like, wow, Rock, you're so cool. And he's like, actually, no, you kind of ass, my dude. You're kind of corny.
Rock, you're my senpai.
Not.
I like that, you know, we get to see these younger characters, though. Even though it's been 20 years, they're still young characters.
You got that Goten and Trunks aging, you know? He's like 18 and he still looks like he's 5.
Hey, they sprouted up, bro.
Oh, yeah, in the manga, right?
And in Dragon Ball Superhero.
Oh, right. Yeah. They did. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, they hit high school and immediately grew like 4 feet.
Only thing I remember from Dragon Ball Superhero was Bulma's wish. Shout outs to Bulma.
Yo, fire. Shouts to Bulma. Oh, neutral jump just goes for the JC. Recognize that Yurikov chased up to the air, but there's the Rev blow. Man, that does a lot of damage when you use both hits.
Big damage there. And the reset from Shadow X. Preserve some of that bar, extend it for another day. Crazy. I love this remix too of Billy's song. Ah, hate when that happens. Damn, okay.
Oh, wow. Okay, just going for the break there. DP break. Goes for it again into the Raging Storm. Still not enough to push Yurikov out of SPG.
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, Shadow X is the only person doing that. Oh, that could have been it. Okay, he'll do a jump normal because he's expecting you to like try to option select or maybe try to backdash. And that's a bait. Oh!
You know, people say that may be completely unnecessary, but it's not, because think about how much health he gains during that.
It is always necessary.
That wasn't even a warm-up.
Every chance you take, every chance you get, man, always go for those just defenses, those hyper defenses, styling your opponent, look good doing it, and get some health while you're at it.
That's damn right. That is damn right. And now we have a game apiece coming down to this one. Who's making it to top 4 and who is being sent packing here at Just Frame?
Yeah. That's what I want to see, man. Shadow X looking like a man trying to get $1 million this year.
That's life-changing money, dude. Oh, nice with the Just Defend in the air. Into a back throw. Oh, just overshot the jump, trying to go for that JB cross-up. Shadow X. Able to get the elbow. Trying to run some Oki. Nice jump out from the command grab attempt there. Yurikov not caught sleeping at the wheel, but now you're locked in the corner. Got to swing back, trying to swing back. Shadow X staying in that perfect space.
Ooh, that's great stuff right there. Into the elbow. Ooh, this is gonna hurt here. Are we gonna spend it? Yes, we are, because this will definitely kill here. Shadow X gonna advance over Yurikov 2-1. But great short from Yurikov here, going down by the man.
Fantastic, bro. This hand of mine burns with an awesome power.
Sorry to say, Mai and Andy have got you beat.
Ninja Boy versus I don't know what she is, but
Martial
the devil.
arts.
Oh, martial artist. You'll say that. Yeah.
It's like she does like a weird version of oh my god, what's Ip Man's martial art? That's how you know it's getting late, bro. I can't remember. You know, if Ip Man could shoot fireballs
And chase after them, right?
exactly. Tai Chi? Is that what it is? No.
All right, Chad, help us out here.
Wing Chun. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, Fireball, EX Fireball just to chase it down. She says no escape because that's the realest thing, bro. There is no escape.
Dude, the fact that she says no escape and also says I'm better is like so good for her, man. She knew she was coming in top tier. Ooh, DP drops. Just do it. Why not?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Your turn ends when you say it's over. Oh, Fen. Still trying to chase down, overshot the jump. That's where the execution comes in when it comes to hops and jumps, right? Obviously, right there, Tamago wanted a short hop, but got the running jump and just went too far.
Yeah, speaking of execution, I gotta point out how hard it is to do this teleport, baby. Down, down, EX punches. You know how hard it is to do that? Takes a lot of skill, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
And by skill, I mean a great tool here. You saw Robert just exercising it twice there. Ooh, okay. Yeah, as good as the heavy kunai is, it's like you're giving them a lot of resources back if they just defend all three.
Yeah, but sometimes it's worth it just to kind of keep them out and check them.
Damn, he just ate that to the face. Whoa, Robert.
The empty jump low, disgusting. So much damage off of that too.
Yeah, next one's gonna do it in another empty jump. Listen, we like the playbook, we're gonna run it back, man. No point in changing up the formula if it works.
Final round. Get ready.
Back in the saddle. Neutral jump A, okay. Unique ear-to-ear tool there from Robert. Oh, that's gonna be punished. Just a throw.
Oh no, committing to the DP.
There we go. 8. Yeah, go nuts, brother. All 3, baby. I just beeped again.
Oh, shout out to production. That's
Yeah,
fire.
that's so good.
They can't contain.
You get contained in this corner, though. Where you going?
Uh-oh. Not out of the woods yet, though. Tamago. Still has air in his lungs, but there's the EX teleport getting right in on top of it.
Second time he's done that. Yeah, and listen, that's a great thing to do because you're taking away Tamago's access to Fireball because you know he's going to be more wary about it. If you take away her Fireball, that's a big portion of her gameplay just because we can talk about how strong it is where she gets to run after it.
100%, and I think that's what makes especially what makes Hokutomaru so good against Hotaru and against Kain, right? Is the fact that teleport shuts down a lot of their strongest options, which is that fireball. It's such a core part of both of those characters' gameplays, and it's why he could really hang in the high level against those two, and why people would argue he might be one of the best characters, if not the best character in the game.
Yeah, easily. I think about it, one of the best options that he can go for it is a throw tech.
Down in the corner, just walking back to try and catch the roll. I like that idea a lot.
There we go. Another one.
Still locked down. Robert has not been able to escape the corner since getting put into it this round, and that is not going to change. The command grab immediately. That was a very smart decision there from Tamago instead of choosing to press a button.
It was, and it's just so fast, man. That's what's making me laugh about it. She literally just goes from 0 to 1 instantly. Tamago's definitely trying to make this set as close as he can. Ooh, the patience. Actually, both players not really committing. Robert, big chillin' right there.
Yeah, Robert just doesn't want to overextend. Just trying to see what Tamago is going to do, and Tamago will happily approach and start taking charge at the pace of this matchup.
Definitely doing that right now. Another super confirmed. Puts him in the danger zone here. Oh, yeah. Blocks that, but it's still okay. Again, after that EX teleport, he is plus, so it's not the worst move to try to throw out there. And there's a super. Chase her down.
Nice.
High
Clean
evade.
conversion into the super. I think in a lot of cases too, even if super isn't going to kill, you do want to just spend the super because it refunds a lot of your rev gauge.
It does. Oh! Good dodge, yeah. Especially the Hoku, he's got that double jump. He's able to navigate the fireballs, and you can't hit away every single kunai there. So good stuff. Ah, that's unfortunate. That happens quite a bit actually with Hokutomaru. If you hit the high evade too high up, he'll whiff the Kurahadan.
Now, unfortunate, but it just adds to the nuance of the game, to the layers, the wrinkles. Oh, where do you think you are rolling? Eat dirt.
Hey, caught him grabbing. All right. What are we going to do? Oh, this is big for Robert.
Robert had an opportunity here to make a comeback. You just have to be so wary of the DP. One well-placed DP from Tamago, and you are a goner.
Yeah, she's got the 4 frames. You see Tamago just backdashing out of there. He wants no part of it, but he's still going to get cleared. And this is dangerous. Has the DP.
He tried to do one. Oh, Robert! Robert stayed alive, taking game number 2.
Medical attention?
No way, bro. Wow, committing to the light kick there. That was so ugly. If any one of them did DP, I mean, it would have worked for Tamago, right? Just because Hoku doesn't have a reversal, actually. His Kurahadan break is not so good. Whereas Hotaru, of course, has the fastest DP in the game. It's completely invincible. That's all he had to do was let it rip, Jobber. Just go for DP, but he didn't. He was too busy looking out for the other options. And, of course, it worked out for Robert.
That is right, man. Wow, I cannot believe that was so scary there right at the end, but it ended up working out beautifully. Now Robert with a 2-0 lead. SPG on point for both players. Feels like a lot of players have come to the conclusion that SPG works best either on point or on anchor.
Yeah, you don't see much middle play. I try to use it in the middle sometimes, but I think it is best for those situations. And a great rev blow right there, punish.
Yeah,
he said, wait, I got one too.
It's either on point to really abuse the rev blow and gain early momentum, or on anchor so you can cash in on the rev gate.
So true. Jesus Christ, that jump B. If she hits so high up and it still has time to get a confirm on the way down. Talk about blessed. There's that stand D2. Blessing your dome piece all the way to the corner yet again.
Oh, and the cross up with a JB. Tamago. This could be the start of a snowball, the start of a comeback. A tall mountain to climb, though. You have to get a reverse 3-0.
Good start. I wonder why he goes for that combo. I guess for the hard knockdown. It's the only other reason. Yeah. Because it scales quite a bit. It doesn't do as much, so.
Oh, wow. The EX teleport that low on your airfall?
Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
Basically just a third jump.
Brother, Robert is eating so many of those cross-ups to the face. And this should be it here. Gonna spin and cash it all. Yep, level 2, just to make sure that he's dead.
That's a good start now. Tamago. Oh, and I really like what I heard from Minosius coming through. The middle is good counterplay against point. That does make sense, right? Again, most combos will put you into middle, so it can act as like a pseudo comeback factor in a way.
That's one of my reasonings for going for it in that position too. It's just like, if I get opened up early, chances are they're going to spend a lot of resources to push me into SPG. But if they're starting with SPG, now that I have mines, I can spend my bar. And of course, the later your SPG meter, the less resources you use for rev arts, which is something you always have to put into your mind, you know, especially when it comes to canceling. Some characters can even EX cancel multiple of the same moves in the same combo. Like Billy Kane's one of them. So like that's always a great consideration for where you should put your SPG meter.
It's definitely character dependent. So curious to see what it's going to really boil down to. But I feel like there's not going to be any real metaphor. It's just going to be whatever the players prefer, whatever they like.
Yeah, I believe so too. I don't think it's going to be something where it's like this character has to play this way or that way. I think it'll just be player expression. You know, another notch in that belt. Excuse me, but here we go, trying to land some damage. Just a jump, cross up again. Gosh, she's so fast. You don't even know where she's coming from. And another cross up from Tamago.
And Tamago gonna go straight into the super. That is enough to close out the round. This comeback is on a full swing now, Rome.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready.
Oh, that was almost a crazy whip punish there.
Hey.
But we are just going all over the place. Rev blowing in the city of the wolves here on a Wednesday night.
She's moving with it. Gets herself an overheat.
Right? Yeah, now just harassing. Really, even fireballs do such a good job of whittling down the guard game.
Yeah, about to break it down. DX style. Ooh. 2 empty lows into super. That's what we want to see. Quick confirm from Tamago. I don't even need my EX meter. I got all the resources I need, excuse me, to do this. And he's going to tie it up 2-2. Sweaty winners finals here, Jobber.
Yeah, I got 2 words for you. Game 5.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's why they pay you the big bucks, bro. Because you had that one ready to go.
That's right. half my body is wrestling. I got him locked and loaded. So let's see. Does Robert have a way to stop Tamago's momentum locked and loaded here? Because so far, Tamago has been on a roll.
We'll see. On left on the table here. I mean, winner of this will advance to grand finals. The best place, the best seat in the house. It could happen. Reverse omelet. I like that one.
Round 1. Get ready. Fight SPG.
All right, round start scenario. Tamago immediately already getting a little aggressive right off the bat. Oh, another empty jump this time, able to secure a counter hit, and this is still looking all Tamago at the moment here.
It's so funny, right? Because that super looks like what's that? The Rasengan from Naruto? It looks like that, right? And again, it just
Believe it, bro.
I was gonna say, yeah, believe it, but yeah, it ties back because one of my favorite fun facts about Hokutomaru is that like the original voice actor in OG Garo is the same voice actor as Naruto, but she did Hokutomaru first, and they both came out in the same year. So she voiced the same exact voice for 2 different ninja characters. Obviously, we see the, you know, where Naruto has went. Yeah, it's wild to think about, right? And I almost wonder like, if Hokuto would have stayed a kid, would they have brought her back to do the voice?
That would have been hey, she's been doing the voice for adult Naruto too, so why not?
Yeah, right?
Uh-oh, but there we go. Shuriken able to connect. Nice air to air with the JB and able to secure the command grab. But look at this. Tamago is sitting at 90% on the rev gauge. This is where Robert really needs to push the aggression. Don't give Tamago any quarter.
Not at all. Take his quarter, baby. Wake up, DP. Fast enough. I mean, he's primed, right? Best thing you could do here, build some more resources, or, you know, just throw out that big stop sign right there. The 2C to tie things up. Final round, final game, and the winner's finals. Ooh, uh-oh. That's going to take him out of SPG. Already huge for Tamago here. Cutting off those resources. Oh, we dumping it. We're dumping all of it here, baby.
Level 2. Oh, yeah. Red line.
We're going right for that hidden gear, baby.
Oh, hidden gear. I thought it was red line. My bad. Yep, there it is. Backcracker.
Yeah, reverse 3-0. Say it ain't so. It might happen. Go for overhead, overhead, overhead. Never mind. Overhead would have lost too, so you know I would have lost. Either way, Tamago making it back from the 3-0.
What do we gotta say, Rome? This egg does not crack under pressure. Tamago moving on to grand final winner's side. We got wolves out here, Rome, but only one can be the alpha.
Ooh, right? The big dog?
That's right, big dog.
Yeah, we went to the science, we went to the museum with the YouTube music in the background. Not like this.
Royalty free, baby.
So you get it, you know.
Oh, the hyper defense into the rising tackle. Shadow X showing off early. He's been the most consistent player with the just defense.
He has been, yeah. Uh-oh. Run up rev blow? That'll try to do some cheeky stuff. Uh-oh, you're dead, actually. You're pushing daisies, yeah. Yep.
Like, it's just so wild to me that Lokof is not doing any optimal combos at all. He's just different, bro. He is different. It's like when Kazunoko showed up to CEO in Dragon Ball Fighters with the Yamcha team. It was just not doing any optimal combos and won the whole thing.
Ooh, we have to watch that whole animation for Rock's rev blow. He's gonna take him down. Yeah, I mean, some people like they don't have the optimal combos, but they're great. I mean, we talk about, you know, Guilty Gear. Remember Punk's Soul Bad Guy, right? He had no combos, but he was winning.
It's just those fundamentals built different. Are you kidding me? A 5D punish into super one-hit confirm?
He's got him. He don't need no combos, baby. He got those. Final round, though.
The execution that Lokof has, man.
Ooh, okay.
I gotta check the frame data on that.
Oh. Yo, that dude in the background, that astronaut, is he high or something? He's just like...
Yeah, bro, look, he ain't on the ground. Alright, there we go. Super again. Overhead connect.
Oh, they were buffering. You saw that? Woo!
Neutral jump, not actually going for the just block there on the fireball. Just wanted to avoid it altogether. Oh, and there it is. Yep, calling out the fireball. Clean jumping. Shadow X taking game number 1.
He's got like a third eye, man. Those glasses, I mean, we know Shadow X wears glasses, but he's got to be seeing in the next dimension because he's not falling for any of the feints, and they look convincing, especially Marco's, right? Because Marco, you see the orange glow from his fireball before, like, it obviously fakes out. But Shadow X is finding the right time to jump in between. He just believes in himself, and it's working.
The interesting part is the trick to that, because, yeah, it is a very convincing feint, right? Because you do see that fireball, like you mentioned, but there's no sound. It makes no sound whatsoever. But when Marco throws his regular fireball, there's a whole sound with him yelling yelling the move as well. So Shadow X might be listening in for the sound of it, because you do react faster to sound than you do to visual stimuli.
Totally. Yeah, and you know, it's interesting. In previous Fatal Fury games, the feint sounds were the actual move sounds. Like Terry would feint power guys and he'd go power like that. So it's funny, you just spam it over. It's like power, power, power. I kind of wish they brought that back because it adds that extra layer. But you know, also it helps out that you can just hear nothing and punish it properly. But here we go, back into this round here. Tries to go for the negative edge. Tatsu, but nobody home.
I don't think he's going for negative. He hasn't been using any of the negative edge moves. That's just the regular EX Tatsu.
Oh, that's regular Tatsu? Excuse me.
Yeah, you can break it.
Oh, gotcha. Oh yeah, that's like the light kick
Yeah.
version, right? Okay, copy. He said,
That's what I'm saying is Lokof ain't even using any of the negative edge moves either. He's like, I don't need those. I don't need the fancy combos.
Oh, roll through, but he misses the punish. Damn. TDR, LOA, MDC, JFR, Shadow X.
Bro, the man with 1,000 sponsors. Nice just defend in the air as well. The hope of Mexico, bro. All the sponsors, right?
I'm saying, if we still got room for more, we could put one of them, Falcons jerseys on if we got extra. You know what I'm saying?
Nice with a guard cancel elbow.
Yeah, from that far out. There we go.
Oh, that was a deep rage. And the just defend on the DP. Gonna get a massive punish on this. Should be able to kill with a level 1 super. No! I think we whiffed it there. Didn't want the 2C. Definitely wanted a Raging Storm or a Shining Knuckle.
Yeah. The problem is, I mean, he's going to get the win. But even if he tried to do Raging Storm there, it would have whiffed, right? Because remember, when you do a level 1 super, you have to do the light punch or the light kick. He did crouch and heavy punch, but the super wouldn't have came out regardless. But still, Shadow X takes it, man. Very convincingly. Lokof going to get 4th place here again. I mean, he got real far with that Marco, so obviously we know the character in the right hands is capable. But, good stuff to him. Speaking of just playing, hopefully we can get that going here. Looks like the match is coming through. Shout outs to Jarito Bones with the subscription. Thank you so much for supporting the house.
Here we go, jumping right into it. Double Rapukin right off the bat to challenge Robert Shurikens, and then a cross up for the first blood.
All right, there we go.
Oh, look at this. The double jumps trying to bait out. That's a great thing about Hokutomaru, right? Being able to bait out anti-airs from your opponent. You see Robert just doing that in the corner there. Shadow X with the just defense. Out the gate on those close range fireballs. There's wild one.
Damn, tippy top of the fist too. Go balls to the wall. Do it. You might as well. There it is. We got audio back. I was wondering, I was like, am I going deaf? Is this happening right here? I can only hear Jobber, but that's because he's an angel,
My blow stays on the same side. That kid is jumping up and down dangerously close to it.
To the staircase!
Tall flight of stairs, bro. A tall flight of stairs. Ooh, the just defend into the punish.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, bro, one tumble and it's a wrap for you.
This little girl too.
Eating through a straw for the rest of your life. Right now, Rock's about to get his life depleted here. Other one. Rah.
Beating on the rising tackle. That's going to be the round there for Robert.
Final round. Get ready.
Like, I'm not even kidding. He's precariously close to that ledge.
That's crazy.
The just blocks are crazy here too. Again, Shadow X has been the most consistent player tonight, utilizing just defend and especially utilizing guard king.
Yeah, he used it at just like the best time, like just defend, like right there, right? I'm not gonna take this if I have to, right? I might as well just hit this back, recover some of this resource, and more importantly, extend your life. I mean, in an ideal world, you'd want to just defend every single block string, right? Everything you can block. That's what you'd want to do. Oh, the double hop! But he dropped the finish.
It's all right. Still able to get a little confirmed there with the EX Rage Run.
Oh, jump right through the kunai. Oh, hard done. Yo, that EX teleport.
All right, Raging Storm works. And the farthest away Sloverhead you have ever seen. Shadow X getting game number 1 here in Losers Finals. But remember, this is 3 out of 5.
The speed of an angel, no doubt about it. But sorry to say, Mai and Andy have got you beaten.
He really hit him with just the tip of that heel.
So you like my kicks, bro? Get a closer look. All right, 1-0 Shadow X. He's like, another thing about Shadow X too, his burst comebacks, or like just his extreme burst in when he plays, like his movement, his like damage output, he'll go from playing super slow where it's just like, all right, I'm taking my time, just defend, throw some fireballs, and then the minute he closes the distance, he just does like 50%, it feels like, every time.
Oh yeah, it's brutal. It's honestly brutal. Same goes for a lot of characters in the cast too, just they have the ability to do that.
Yeah, I mean, the damage is there, right? This game gives you all of your overheat meter, your rev heart meter, excuse me, at the beginning of the fight. So it's almost encouraging you. Yeah, go nuts, you know? Spend a lot of it.
Oh, looked like it was gonna be a corpse hop there, but just waking up immediately with the red blow saying, get off of me.
Who can?
I also like the TK air fireball too that we see Shadow X go for a lot.
Ooh. That was kind of scary for a minute there. I didn't know what was gonna happen.
Robert out of SPG. Overheated now, but still able to score a throw. Ride this momentum a little bit into a super, not enough to secure the kill.
Okay. There's the overhead.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
Do. Using that air target combo from Shadow. Shadow, I mean, he doesn't let anything go to waste, right? He's using like all of Rock's tools. What an anti-air.
That Shin goes for the fast fall. Trying to bait out a reversal possibly. Air to air with the run under. Stuffs the startup of the rev blow. Hold this shining knuckle.
Oh, the pressure. Oh, yeah, you know, I thought he was going to be able to get a juggle. I think maybe both fireballs have to connect, right? Maybe specifically the second fireball has to hit, right? There might be additional juggle points to that. Not too sure just yet, but it doesn't matter. We close it out with the light elbow. 1-1 right now.
X. Yeah, trying to get this 2-0 lead. Both these guys playing for the run back. Remember, just to get into top 8, it was Shadow X up against Tamago. Tamago came out on top. Teleport is going to get stuffed on startup.
Yeah, he was fishing big time. Damn, that's huge. Yep. And I like that he walked and he didn't like try to rush over. Because of the huge buffer inputs, sometimes you'll get the hop slash instead because you're already holding forward. So
yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Oh, able to get a carry. Just tapping on the 2A. Into the overhead. Oh, it gets the confirm off the counter hit. That's clean.
I didn't even know he could do that. That was sick. Oh, that's punished. Damn, Shadow X making this Rock look like a strong case for a main, perhaps.
I mean, he absolutely is maining Rock. And doing it incredibly well.
Talk about myself. I might have to become the Rock army. Thinking about it. I saw a color scheme. I ran into a Rock player on rank, and it was I don't know if you watch Yu Yu Hakusho, but or have watched it before. But there's like, there's do you remember when Yusuke first came back to life? And he had like the green jacket with the light jeans and the sneakers. Like he had that color.
Oh yeah, that fire fit, the one that when the zombies started attacking the town, or like the people possessed.
Yeah. And he was like, not my problem. Yeah, he had that on.
That fits fire. Also, I've seen a Mai with the fit from that arc for
Botan, right?
Botan, yeah, with the red leather, red leather jacket.
Yeah, with the white boots. Shout out. Yeah, I saw that. Speaking of seeing, hold up, Robert with the rock switch himself.
Oh,
he's-
rock versus rock.
An evil rock right there.
Bro, this color is actually kind of OD.
That's my OC, bro. That's my middle school OC right there.
That's Shadow the Hedgehog Howard, bro.
You think Shadow X would have colors for his characters, right? But he doesn't. He's just rocking default blue.
Oh, neutral jump on the command grab attempt. Do you think you can grab the grab master?
You have to, Pog. I'm like, why is Shadow X using default, bro? It takes like 5 minutes to make a color.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Chat's right. It is Sonic versus Shadow.
Live and learn. Oh, the break elbow. Damn. Right now, Sonic is cooking, just like Sonic 3, the movie. Bro, I watched that on my flight the other day when I was going to Vegas. It was dope.
Still haven't seen it.
You gotta see it, bro. It's good.
I'm watching it right now. What are you talking about?
Let's go. I was just thinking that. Woo!
Into the EX command grab.
Overhead of his own with the link, but he doesn't get the full extension. I think he wanted super instead. This is looking good.
Yeah. This swap has been working out here so far for Robert. I mean, not out of the woods yet, right? Shadow X still sitting at set point.
Hey, man. He is all that he is. The elbow knockdown.
Just why is Shadow X wearing the Sonic skin?
Yeah, it's to throw you off. You know, players can't play their characters, right? They use the name of a character, but it's a different one. I guess it works for colors too.
Uh-oh, there's a shiny knuckle though. This is some good momentum now, and the command grab.
Oh, that's punish. Yeah, totally. DP break. Oh, this is it. Oh, just enough. There it is. All right. Robert stabilizing, getting himself a game in this losers finals.
We like to hear.
It may look like me.
I like it. The swap to rock working out incredibly well here. I mean, maybe all you really needed was just some bigger buttons, some bigger confirms, and access to that command grab, right? Because the command grab has been getting Robert a lot of mileage.
Yeah, just a slight change of scenery, right? You gotta. My man Tyler, the creator, once said sometimes you gotta close the door to open the window. And it looks like that's what Robert might have done, right? Open the window to victory here with this Rock Howard. We'll see. Shadow's, he's not gonna go down easily.
No, absolutely not. One of the best out there.
Round one. Get ready. Fight.
Ken. Taking it real slow. Shadow's just throwing out normals there, trying to catch maybe a dash up from Robert, but Robert's been chilling. He's been walking back really.
Yeah, walking back, setting out fireballs, and really approaching with short hops.
Oh my god, dude, that felt like it was instant.
Okay, catching the back dash there with the close B. Nice just defend. And a wild punish, but the EX doesn't connect. That's tragic.
Get off me. Oh, okay. Universal anti-air again is going to help him out. Wake up Rev Blow, though. Get out of jail soon. And there it is. Level 1 super. Combat the overhead. The mash from Shadow. EX command grabs. I mean, SNK learned their lesson, right? They learned what they did with, like, Iori and other characters in KOF 15. So, EX command grabs not really invincible these days. Wrong super? Yeah, I think we wanted to go for...
A lot of neutral jumping here from ShadowX as well, trying to bait any kind of approach here from Robert, especially whether it's a rage run or an elbow. Speaking of rage run, nice connection there, getting the shining knuckle.
Yeah, don't forget run up throw too, right? Like run up neutral jump to stop people throwing. That's gonna be it right there. Shadow, cheeky guy there. So he goes for the jump B, right? And even though it does connect, he might have felt like he was out of range for like a 5C to hit. So what does he do? Immediately command grab field, goes for command grab. Robert knew that he was done in that scenario there. And ShadowX is gonna take it 3-1, eliminating Robert for the bracket. Robert, thank you for playing. Third place is you. Hell yeah.
He's getting a new game soon.
Another one. Last one was good.
Another one between these two, ShadowX versus Robert. Bro, do not tell me Ninja Gaiden 3 was good.
2 was good. The one
2 was
that
good, yeah. Oh, you're talking about the remake. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I had fun playing that.
Okay.
Was it 2 Black? Blick?
Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
I still like 3, even if it's bad. But anyway, this match is going to be good. There's the throw right off the bat from Tamago. You already see the Rev guard starting to come out from ShadowX. Wants to create that space. Oh,
Whoa.
The Rev guard saved him there.
Saved him from getting gripped up. Yeah, they fighting outside of Kain's house at this late at night. Also, how you got such a nice place and such a crappy place to live? Like a nice house, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I know, bro. On the outskirts of Southtown, I love the background, dude.
yeah, it's pretty.
The city in the background. Oh, and the elbow. ShadowX taking a pretty dominating round 1.
Rival Schools character would be nice too. I'm all for that. I'm all for new Rival Schools just in general. Oh,
oh, the neutral jump. Neutral jumps, again, I feel almost like a broken record sometimes, but neutral jumps have been ShadowX's bread and butter in a lot of these matchups. When the opponent tries to come in, if they want to play grounded, he just goes for a neutral jump and gets a punish with those long limbs, that JD on Rock.
oh, good grip. I mean, they're great for just stopping people running, right? So I think that's thing we can go for it. The super is gonna clip through the fireballs there from Tamago.
Oh man, hold on. If Tamago can take this, it looked like Tamago tried to go for an overhead there.
Oh my god, he is chasing ShadowX down, living on a prayer, and the DP on the other side is gonna work.
Didn't even go for the break, just sent the full on DP. ShadowX taking game number 1.
Damn, brutal.
Let's see. Right back to the lobby. Maybe just taking a little bit of a breather. Definitely not swapping characters. Or possibly one to swap where the SPG was?
Yeah, that's a thought process. Do you hold on to it from behind? No, putting it on point? No, I think it might have always been this way.
Yeah, I think it was always on point. I think we just wanted a little bit of a breather.
I mean, we've seen what happened with Tamago last time they played, right? That second kind of gave him some extra time to run things back, so. Oh my god. Dude, she's so fast. How am I supposed to keep up?
It's honestly crazy.
Wow.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight SPG.
All right, double Reppuken again. Oh my god, we are just sending out these fireballs, trying to force Tamago to come in.
Oh, full target combo on display here. Oh, what a check from Tamago.
Raging Storm again, dumping both bars here, trying to secure this round. And another round down for ShadowX on the verge of a 2-0.
It looked like that was all Tamago, right? But Shadow X was able to subdue him at the end. What a cross under.
Yeah, but I mean, the downside here now, Rome, is that Shadow X is going into this without any meter, right? About to build up 1 bar in just a second, but Tamago sitting on 2 fat stacks.
Fortunately for him, that DP recovers in time, so he doesn't have to deal with Hotaru on the way down. Oh, he's fishing. Big time. Storm.
Cross-up not working as well as they were before for Tamago, especially now that Shadow X is also utilizing that Rev Guard. Catching the walk back, bro, with the 2B. I mean, that's classic KOF stuff. I mean, or classic like Street Fighter stuff, right? It's catching your opponent walking backwards.
Now I just feel bad. That's something I could do without.
All right, Shadow X 2-0. I mean, wouldn't have it any other way, right? I'm sure he'll do it. He's always that kind of guy to just bring things back when he can. You see him in the chat, yeah. El Abraham, the GOAT.
Yeah, but I mean, again, we talk about how this egg does not crack under pressure. Isn't quite under pressure yet. That doesn't happen until we get to the reset.
Yeah, that's when he turns things up, right? He's like, let me show you how boiled I can be, you know? While I scramble you and fry your ass sunny side. I don't know.
It's not even breakfast time yet, Rome. It's midnight.
It's breakfast somewhere.
Okay, but Tamago... The rounds that Tamago wins, he seems to win hard so far in this set.
Bro, I'm about to get some huevos rancheros in the morning, bro.
Oh, bro.
Oh, man.
Raging Storm. Toss her ass in the pool, Rock.
Oh, nice run under. Yeah, Shadow X is getting frisky with those haymakers, just throwing them away.
And the FG jump throw was beautiful, catching Shadow X, who thought the cross-up was coming. Tamago's been just going for the cross-up under almost every Oki situation. Ooh, dash in for the wild punish. Not a lot of damage. That's all right. We take what we can get.
Yeah, okay, that's about the 4th time so far. In this one game alone, Tamago has whiffed punish Shadow just by running up, using that fast run speed. And again, he does it. Running and stopping in front of Shadow X. I don't know if it's because Shadow X is pressing a button or maybe Shadow X is looking to throw attempt there. But there's the guard cancel combo. You do see the scaling from the guard cancel, though, coming through. Okay. Uh-oh. Reset point coming your way. Shadow X clean with it.
Incredibly proficient play here from Shadow X, on the verge of pulling it off. It's a good start. Counter hit. Creating a little bit of that space.
Every time.
Oh, the timing is crazy, bro.
Impeccable.
Chain reaction. Could that be the chain reaction that Tamago needs to bring this back?
We gotta put it all together. That's a big start. One too many light normals. DP's gonna whiff.
Trying to ride momentum. Oh, the just defend in the air. Both of them pulling out all the stops, Rome.
They're gonna need to. Shadow X has a bar though, so any confirmed turns into a big hit. Never mind. Tamago with the chase down, catching them, finally cementing a game in his grand finals.
And like I said, that could be the chain reaction that Tamago needs. I believe their winners final set, they did bring it back, reverse 3-0, right?
Yeah, definitely happened, bro. I'm still weak from that.
That one was so perfectly timed. That's the one I need to clip, bro. That one was so good. All of them were great, but that one was like perfectly timed with the siren.
Round one. Get ready. Fight SPG.
Double Hadouken!
SPG.
Ooh. Yep, this is Tamago.
I know Shadow X is getting
Tackle!
absolutely eaten alive here, but I loved the idea that he had of the forward roll while holding on to the rev guard, meaning that it wouldn't matter if you got corpse hopped, you would block either way.
Yeah, that's a really good answer, right? Rev guard does protect you on both sides. Of course, it spends resources, and I think that's what deters people. They're afraid of, like, because rev meter is so important in this game, and I understand it. If you hold rev guard down for so long, but your opponent does nothing, you're essentially just burning meter. Uh-oh, there's the air throw. Oh, no finish there, dropping the elbow.
Raging Storm. And the overhead able to connect once again. Also, one of the only rocks I see really utilizing that overhead.
Yeah, I feel like every time he's wanted to use it, it's worked out in his case.
Ooh, nice confirm there off of the 5B. 5B 2C.
Get off me!
Oh, wow. I do not know what that was from Tamago. Maybe he wanted a fireball, but somehow just got run DP.
Damn,
that-
the reset.
Yeah, that is a reset. A little anticlimactic on the reset there, but a reset nonetheless.
Maybe you should start.
He said you should start over. That's exactly what's about to happen, baby, because this grand finals reset, Shin grand finals, if you will, it's about to go down.
Hell yeah, brother. It's what I'm talking about here. The final set. They're jumping right into it. No breaks needed.
Yeah, we know what we need to do. It's just a matter of getting there first, right? Getting to the finish line before the other one does. Both these players obviously capable of doing it. Shadow X resetting the bracket here, forcing Tamago's hand.
I won't lose.
Oh, what a check. Nope.
Oh, 2A.
Oh my god, I can't. And every time, dude, it's just like she's just out and then immediately in. And
I mean,
just have to deal with it.
It's one of the big things that's allowing Tamago to, when he does get an edge or he does get some really solid confirms on Shadow X, he's getting a ton of them off of those corpse high. Shadow X just consistently rolls forward on wake up.
Oh, we try to fish. Yeah, something he might definitely want to change up, right? Just to enable some more of a foundation in his own right, just to kind of look out for what Tamago's trying to go for, because clearly it's working out every single time.
Over here.
Oh, and yep, the fade back air fireball actually could have gotten the pickup on that, but sent out the elbow a little too early.
Yeah, I wonder if he had enough time to like elbow and then like DP break. I think he could, right? Similar to Terry, how Terry gets like a crack shoot or like a fireball.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the case. Wow, he gripped. Take this.
You can.
Final Get ready. Fight SPG.
Double Hadouken! See!
Shadow X. What a
And the neutral jump, dude.
stop sign, bro. Jump B. And you see he's playing like he'll advance up for a bit, and then the minute he sees Tamago start to like do anything, press a button, maybe throw a fireball, he'll just slowly go back to that like neutral position because he's trying to catch him.
I'm gonna be real, bro. He plays this like KOF 15.
Yep, I was thinking the same thing, bro. You're definitely on the money.
He
there.
plays just like KOF 15.
And it's working. Fadeaway jump shot again. Dirt. I can't wait when people start punishing rev blows with like super on wake up. That's gonna be good.
Okay, standing D. Put on the big boot. That is a massive, massive whiff there. Tamago should be able to secure the kill off of this with a level 1. It's enough to do it.
Saving this meter for next game, huh?
Was it Ignition Gears level 1?
Yeah, ignition gear.
Right, ignition, red line, and then hidden gear. All right, all right. I know red line and hidden gear. But
Hey man, be careful. Be careful saying that. Somebody might get upset. Apparently, someone was like when I was commentating Level Up, they were like, oh, this guy is clearly in the pockets of the developers. Who says the actual move names? I'm like, yo, we're just complaining about anything these days, huh?
That's right, bro.
Like, imagine not saying red line, you know, or just always saying level 2.
That's also a crazy thing to say about a guy who works for us again.
That is kind of wild, right? It's crazy how it works out there. I guess
All
they're
right,
right.
elbow comes through. Like, yeah, he is in the pocket of developers. What do you want to say?
Well, sure thing, buddy. Right now, Shadow X is in the paint right now, though.
Oh my god, yeah, he is in the pocket of Tamago. What a round in his favor.
Crazy. Spread your wings, young man. Looking to fly. Oh, yeah, okay. Took a few games, but Tamago figured it out.
Oh, tried to go for the cross up, but just jumped a little. That was weird. Didn't have the right angle on it. This time overshot the jump and gonna get punished for it. Close the gap with the elbow. Love it.
I like the double light kick pressure.
Yeah, double light kick into the rage run low.
Yeah, it's nice.
Uh-oh, we're scrambling a little bit here. Didn't believe in the confirm, so just canceled right into fireball. And again, that low altitude air EX Rapuken.
Right.
Shadow X is doing stuff that you don't see other rocks doing.
Yeah, he deviates from the flowchart really well.
Might have gone too hard that time, but fighting you gets
He
me
is
all
doing
fired
a lot of like, again, like right there, you saw the cancel from the rage run. He cancels the rage run low, immediately Rev excels into the EX Rapuken. He does a lot of TK EX Rapuken in the air. When normally rocks, you'll see them do like a full jump back and throw it out, right?
Yeah, Shadow, he's always kind of played characters in his own way, right? I feel like, and we're seeing him do it with The Rock. Of course, it's going to be more pronounced because we're used to a lot of what, like in this short amount of time, we're used to what Rock players are consistently looking for and trying to do. But Shadow X is like, nah, man, I'm him. I'm different. I'll let it go.
Yeah, like we said, he plays this game like it's KOF 15 with a little extra bells and whistles, right?
Celebraham. Oh, what a nasty crossover.
Yeah, check you with the 2A. You're not getting out of the corner yet, but escapes anyway, just kept holding up forward until it worked. And now it's Tamago, who has Shadow X's back up against the wall.
Even after the scaling from command grab, I feel like she still has a lot of damage off that. And this is going to be a dead Rock yet again. All it takes is one DP miss. Tamago, though, he ain't going to miss. He's like Mellow, baby. He's going to hit it.
Crazy. Again with that neutral hop. Hop JB, the money maker.
Oh yeah, gotta lab all those hits. She gets 3 hits of her DPs. Some characters only have 1 DP, like Vox Reaper, right? You only have to block 1 hit. But other characters, they have multiple hits, so you gotta always just defend. Oh, he's swinging. Yes, command grab does have scaling.
Oh, you actually could have just defended that. That's really the only way to actually not get hit, is to just defend those Raging Storm hits in the air, and then you can get a punish on it.
Or if you're lucky, it'll just, yeah, like you said, you'll get a punish, but it'll just push you out, right? So you'll just defend, it'll push you out. You might not have to just defend anymore. You wait for the recovery, you deal with it.
Ooh, that is an unfortunate trade. The meaty fireball coming through. Tamago sending out everything, going into overheat to take game 3 off of Shadow X.
I understand you're trying to.
Damn, he said, I'm willing to put myself through hell just to bring you down with me. That's what we like to see. Tamago set point here.
Anybody else, okay?
Damn, what she said? She was yapping, bro. I ain't hearing none of that.
Oh yeah, one thing too in this game, doesn't she have a crush on Rock?
I think so. I think so. And Rock has a crush on every girl in this game.
Hey, bro. Me too.
He said, man, I don't know how Andy does this. Hwan came up in the chat. What's up, bro? He knows the story. He's been on the receiving end.
Alright, nice for the DP break. Hard knockdown in the corner. Oh my god, you're dead. Clock it. Another round for Shadow X.
Wait, hold on now.
I don't believe. Alright.
I mean,
even in overheat here, all Shadow X needs is 1 touch.
You don't believe, right?
I might be believing a little bit.
That guard's gonna get broken, I believe.
Oh my god.
Oh,
immediately into level 1 though. Because there is a lot of scaling on the guard crush. Blocks the Raging Storm Tamago. I believed the whole time, Rome.
Wow. Jobber bringing his talents from Curse and Reno all the way here to Curse and Shadow, perhaps. Tamago's on set point.
Tournament point as well. Why are you all mad? I believe the entire time.
Where's the umbrella, right? To just come yank him off the stage. See, you gotta believe, bro. Ooh, okay. Just a low profile. There's the link. Yeah, if there was the beta, that would have connected.
Oh, the run under. Catches the ankles with the 2B.
Gotta keep up. Still not over.
Creating a little bit of that space. Just trying to give Tamago room to run in. Yep. Saying run on in so I can go for that JB.
Damn it, keeping it simple too. I like that he's doing the rage run lows. They get damage in, but it also puts you at like a standstill where like it's not gonna knock you down. So what are you gonna do next? Are you gonna try to press for control? Are you gonna look for a throw? Gives Tamago, Shadow X, different options to figure out how he wants to get the next move through. And that's a sick confirm from far range. Oh, he is making it. Woo! If he had super meter, that would have been clipped.
Has super meter available now, so the next confirm is going to do a lot of damage. Might even be able to kill with the right routing here. Raging Storm.
All right, will he do it again? Oh, yeah, he's not, he already used up all his resources there. And of course, chat, why would we not go to the final game between these competitors?
It had to come down to this. Final game. Final round. After an insane performance in winner's side, or in the first set of grand finals, Shadow X dominating, Tamago has really brought things back.
Chat, I hope you locked in those predictions, but quickly let me know who do y'all think is going to win. Type of 1 for Shadow, 2 for Tamago. Your champion will be crowned regardless. We'll see who it's going to be, Jobber.
Defend once again.
Why are you running?
Nowhere to run anymore. It all comes down to this one.
SPG meter for both, too. Tamago's going to be looking for those whiff punishes, so Shadow X is pressing buttons from that range. He's going to be trying to get in. You see that? It's Tamago getting clipped. Shadow X was ready for it this time. You are not going to get me from low.
Punish have been so on point, throwing out that far C as well. Shadow X being a lot more active with the buttons there in neutral. Oh, again, trying to go for that far C. Not going to quite work, but does get a nice counter hit combo.
Placing those 2B. Oh! Uh-oh. There it is. He was misspaced right there from Tamago. And the Shadow X set point yet again.
There are a lot of scenarios where Shadow X was throwing out that far C where a far D actually would have gotten the wild punish. So I'm curious if we're going to see the swap back to that far D as that poking tool.
Yo, you know he's thinking about it now. Now that you mention it, I foresee it coming. But we can't count Tamago out just yet. EX Fireball just to stabilize. Can she convert off of that? I think she can, right? The heavy kick reflect right there?
I think only if it's EX.
Oh, gotcha.
But a clean jump in. Yeah, that super is going to take Shadow X out of SPG as well. Put him in dire straits with the cross up. And this is it, Rome. All the way to the very bitter end.
And why would it not between these two sweaty, grindy players here? There can only be one Just Frame champion for this week. That's already a hot start with the jump and clean over the fireball. Yeah, he's going to take her out of SPG. So hopes for level 3 are not here.
An immediate response right back from Tamago. This instead is going to put Shadow X into SPG. Empty jump into the throw.
It takes him out too. Okay. Next hit's gonna kill, saving the meter for it.
Try to go for the EX command grab, but it was too far away. We're scrambling. Level 2 about to build up, but just goes for the level 1.
Oh, just throw it out there! Tamago betting it all, and he's gonna pay off, shutting down the winning dreams of Shadow X. Wake up super for the kill, and with that, Java, we have our Just Frame number 2 Fatal Frame champion.
Betting the whole tournament on a reversal super. The one reversal super we saw all night from Tamago. You got to be kidding me.
All I'm gonna say is Tamago is lucky this is not an arcade and that wasn't KOF 97. But regardless, he did it. Shadow X gonna go down there. Tamago, good stuff, man. A winner is you. Falcons Tamago does it all the way from a rather rough start in that winners finals, man.
That's right. That's right. An incredible performance there. Great games. Thank you all so much for tuning in with us tonight. Rome, thank you so much for hanging out. But it's late. We all know. Make sure to tune in next week. Same time, same place. King of Fighters 15 is on Tuesday. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves every single Wednesday night here on Just Frame Online.
Hell yeah, we'll see y'all then, guys. But like Jabba said, tap in on Tuesdays for KOF. Big shout out to the Just Frame family for having us on. All the viewers at home and everyone just enjoying themselves. The bracket runners, man. It is going to be a beautiful season of Fatal Fury action. We ain't done yet. You see the weekly schedule coming up right there. And of course, the Just Frame offline September 13th through the 14th. 10 glorious fighting games. If you haven't been to Mexico, you need to start planning your trip right now. Tap in. We'll see you guys there. But with that being said, I am Rome himself. He is King Jobber. We'll catch you guys next time, right? Y'all be safe. Enjoy the rest of your night. Peace.